heard that brilliant conversation about Vampire Eddie?
No, it is lost to
No.
time.
Damn.
Unlike Eddie, who is perpetually
Who's eternal?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Team JYCT podcast. I am Raymond McNeil, and joining me are my wonderful co-hosts, Judgmental Critter.
That's me. Hello.
Young Kaiser.
Hey, how y'all doing? Hope you enjoy the show.
Twilight Guardian.
Hello.
And a special guest host, Fat Man Falling.
Hey, I'm here.
Today, luckily this happened so we can actually have a topic for this week, because we're still trying to figure out how the rest of this podcast goes now that we've finished dissecting Bumblebee down to the atom. We recently, Rooster Teeth has started to release new RWBY stuff, sort of, as a big push for the...
Gonna watch the entire VTuber series. Oh yeah.
Oh Christ! No.
Oh God, no.
Oh God!
No.
Apparently,
God.
apparently, like,
Guys, think of the content. Come on.
apparently now, they have Michael in on doing Sun, and people, like, I see people talking about it in the Tundra, and they're just like, yeah, that's just Michael. There's no Sun personality in there, and that's really the biggest problem. Is it's just
Wow.
it's just the actors wearing the faces of the characters, not actually inhabiting any character itself.
Oh dang.
And I could go on like a whole rant about how like lame and boring their models are compared to most other VTubers in the gaming sphere, and it pisses me off.
You would think.
Oh, I made so much fun of their fucking hands for RWBY. It's like
Oh my God.
they have
It's always you with the
tiny little-
hands.
Yes, hands are important. You do a lot of things with your hands. But like those little plastic hands that everyone on YouTube Shorts and stuff uses.
Oh, the baby hands.
I did comparison with VTuber RWBY and those tiny plastic hands because it's accurate. That's how tiny they are.
Oh my
Oh.
God.
Oh, now Danny Boy says now rewatch, but for White Rose instead. Like
We'll get one stream.
I
Yes,
think I
one
could make arguments. I could make
Look,
Yeah, that would be what
Maybe-
90% of it would
maybe
be.
in maybe in our
All
20th,
Raymond's headcanon.
maybe in our like 20th stream special, we'll do that. Okay.
Mark 99 Critter, is that your final form?
No, it's my gremlin form. Sometimes you just want to be a little monster gremlin piece of shit.
I was gonna say, the reason I get so frustrated with like everyone watching that and treating it as if it's actually RWBY, it's not, because again, it's contradictory to things we know. I will still not forgive Lindsay for not realizing that RWBY's favorite food is not cookies.
Yeah.
Like everyone calls her cookie, and everyone plays into the meme. She loves cookies. We get that, but her favorite food is strawberries. We know that. It's been confirmed like since volume 2. It's like I just, this is the reason I find it weird they decided to try and transition the characters over into VTubers. It's a really strange choice.
That's where the money is.
Well, you'd think that would be where the money is, but then I asked then anyone with a brain would ask the obvious question of, why didn't you get on this train earlier?
I
You
still,
could. That probably could have saved them from this bankruptcy.
they
I'm gonna
had
be
it
honest.
earlier. They had it, and they didn't do anything with it. They actually had
Yeah.
the technology long before it was in the mainstream.
So funny.
Oscar Borgia says, now do a stream about Black Sun. Also, what do you mean about the VTuber Sun? They tried to do VTuber Sun. Apparently, it didn't
Yeah.
work out very well.
I saw a clip of that once. On
Also,
Twitter.
the Black Sun one is just going to be depressing, man, because like the latter end of it is just raw abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually going to respond to Leon Critiques on Twitter a little while ago with a comment that he made about it was something about Vacuo, and I was like, little do you know, but the RWBY stands were correct, and us critics were actually trying to get RWBY canceled because we didn't want to go to Vacuo because then Fat Man would be in danger because their main food source are crabs.
It was all the long game, all along.
I live another day.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Sup gang, this is from JK Network. Sup gang, hope you're all doing well. By the way, Kaiser, thank you for telling me to watch Arcane in the Avatar stream. Be watching it lately, and it's helped me with writing drama into my story.
Yay.
Buddy, don't thank me for anything. You probably would have come across the show on your own, but I'm very, very proud.
Thank
No,
14.
I'm serious. Well, yes, that's true. But I'm thankful that you're actually getting somewhere with your work. And if I even helped a small bit with not only just with the show recommendation, but with the other bullshit that I was saying randomly, my random ramblings, I'm glad it worked out. And I hope your story goes well.
Would you call them randomlings?
Yes.
That sounds like a magical creature in like the Care Bears universe.
It does.
Okay,
I
note
know
to note
nothing
to
about
self.
Care Bears, so I will
Note,
take your
note
word
to
for it.
self. I'm gonna.
What about
note
gummy
to
bears?
self,
Do you know about gummy
ramblings,
bears?
Add those creatures to my story.
So yes, today we are looking at this. We got actually a sneak peek at this back. What is it, the last RTX that we got to see this? The
You
literal
mean the
last-
final RTX?
Yeah, I was gonna say last
yes.
in Double Entendre.
Yeah.
But we got a glimpse of like 7 minutes of epilogue for Volume 9 that just didn't make it past the storyboarding stage and got cut.
It
So-
still hasn't.
And it still hasn't. We are now looking at the full storyboard, which apparently is double the length of what we originally got. So I'm curious to see what extra context about anything we might have gotten. Because we didn't really get much of anything, and honestly, the Vacuo that we saw was just kind of... It really wasn't...
A wasteland.
Well,
A soul
Welcome to
crushing
Vacuo.
disappointment.
We're in 2D.
I was going to say, like, I don't hold it past them for the people that think that building a city over sinkholes is a good idea. I will not stop harping on that. That is a awful idea. I don't know why they continue living there.
What was that meme with the Italian castle built over a sinkhole and the French people kept mocking it?
That's a thing.
Yeah, that was a thing. I don't know. If
I
somebody in
never,
chat knows what I'm talking about, then I'll feel less crazy.
George J. Hey, gang, really looking forward to your reactions to this. Happy to see Fat Man is joining on the fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
OG RWBY critic Fat Man.
Yeah, me. I should probably get Volume 5 Part 2 out by like the 10-year anniversary, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It would make me really happy.
It would.
I've
Might
been
happy
waiting,
too.
damn it.
might as well. That's not a promise. That's just cut that. Go to commercial.
I was gonna say, freaking get that out so I can finally fix Volume 5. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, get that out so I can finally make my freaking Ironwood video. Oh wait.
So, I
Fat Man and I are in a competition to see who'll make their videos first. Fat Man with Volume 5 Part 2, or me with my second Digimon video.
Let's go.
Oh no.
You remember like the snail racing in Undertale? And like the more you encourage them, the slower they go.
Hey, I just got my DVD player, or my Blu-ray player today. I just have to figure out how to make it work with VLC.
all right. I'm going to turn on this shield just to be careful because I do tend to like things to play out to like natural breakpoints. That doesn't always go to plan because we always have a comment for like every single word uttered by everyone.
Yes.
But like,
Well, how is that a commentary if you don't commentate on everything?
oh, it's true. It's true. There's a
Sure.
fine line.
Yeah. Shout out to a
I'm gonna-
comment I got this morning.
Oh,
that said, you guys would probably be more popular if you didn't interrupt the video every 15 seconds.
Yeah, and you know what?
So you
And
just,
when the revolution comes, we won't be the ones going to jail.
yes.
The
Because-
copyright revolution.
What do you
Don't
What do you
ask me how that
expect us? Do you expect that we're supposed to be like Hassan Piker or something? Jesus.
Yeah, I'll just leave my chair to do most
Yeah,
of the
what he
talking
wants
for
to
me.
do.
Yeah, we'll make those
I
XQC
need my
bucks.
nuggies.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. The temptation is there to see like how far you can fucking push that.
Well,
Like-
I mean, XQC is the most popular streamer on Twitch, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah,
but he's
so you
also-
can push it really far.
Okay, but counterpoint, XQC is also a goddamn clown. Like, and
And,
Yeah.
and how is
Makeup.
that different from us?
Get the makeup. Let's go.
okay, for like the high class.
Well,
Oh,
people don't feel like we
everyone's
can-
saying that
Yeah,
you're
we're
hard to
noble
hear,
clowns.
Raymond.
Oh, I'm hard to hear.
Yeah.
How about now?
That's
How about
okay,
now?
Is hell frozen over? Has hell frozen
Well, no,
over?
you know why? Last stream when we did this, something hit my mic and I had to go to my headset, so I had to lower myself because I was blowing everyone's ears out.
Yeah.
Am I
So-
still doing that?
So yeah, I had my thing set low, so now I have it set higher. Hopefully that fixes it. All right, so
All right,
let's
are
get
we all
into
good,
this.
guys?
Yeah, here we go.
Carrie,
Ooh.
and we have something to show you. This is
Can't hear
the
anything.
Original ending from
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought that was just me.
Wait. Oh God, does cast
Oh no.
cast? I'm hearing things, so it must be on cast's end.
Oh, dear.
Oh shit!
Oh no. Oh no,
Oh,
guys.
no.
Oh,
Scuff.
buddy.
Don't worry. There is a backup plan. We can watch it from Rooster Teeth's really shitty site.
Ew.
But I don't want that option.
Wait, so wait, is Cass
Wait.
just not giving us? the
Isn't
fucking-
that what
Oh,
we were
I
trying to
get
figure
that.
out, like before the stream, like all this kind of scuff and all that?
Look, if there's one thing that I have learned this entire time, it's that scuff is inevitable. It's just what kind of scuff is inevitable.
It's like Thanos.
I'm all-
Actually, better yet, we can use watch together.
no, we
Maybe.
can't because it's not a YouTube video.
Uh,
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that watch together is really good for YouTube videos, not good for anything
Mhm.
else. JK
Yeah.
Network says, though on the fantasy aesthetic of Kingdoms of thoughts on the fantasy aesthetic of the Kingdoms of Remnant. I think Atlas stands out the most, but Vale seems to like a normal city, so it feels bland. Didn't see much of Mistral. Thoughts?
Atlas is like a cyberpunk city and not a fantasy city. Not to
Right.
be all a judgy Jason over here, but
Some technical.
they're mixing their sci-fi and their fantasies.
Yeah.
I think we could make it fall under the umbrella of not reality. I wish they pushed the limits more with all of them, personally. Like, especially with dust usage in general. Like, knowing
Yeah.
that Atlas is heated with a bunch of fire dust is cool, but I wish there was, like, giant red crystals shooting out of the ground, you know?
All right, let's test it. See if this.
Hey everybody, I'm Carrie,
I'm Eddie.
and we have something to show
No,
you.
I
This
still
is
can't
the
hear it.
original
Nope.
ending.
what was going on the last time that allowed cast or not allowed cast to hear the audio?
I
Good
don't know.
question.
It asked me if I wanted to share my microphone, but
That
Yeah.
that shouldn't be. Is
Oh,
there an option to
also-
share your desktop audio?
Also, Mox for $2 said next step of IA revolution copyright I think he meant to say
AI. Yeah.
Yeah.
IA.
EA.
Oh,
EA.
my God.
All right. I think
It's in the game.
I saw a great
It's in your
comment.
wallet. I mean, the game.
I saw a great comment earlier where it's like artificial intelligence, AI, no. Plagiarized information synthesis system, piss.
Yeah.
That's the one to go with.
Have you checked your sound settings? Like maybe you have to switch it
There's
to
like
a
a
different
wheel.
audio setting.
Holy
There's a
fuck!
view.
Nick
120
Hi,
Bro,
buddy,
what?
Birdman. Take my
Cool.
money, love your stuff, keep it up. Thank you so much, dude. Holy
yeah,
shit.
thank you.
Upside down
Like
bank
that
for that one.
comment.
All right, let's get the show up and running.
Yeah,
we
okay,
can't
fuck it.
waste
Nuclear
this
option.
process.
We're doing it on the
I mean,
whatchamacallit.
everybody can just go to the Google Drive link and like watch it off there.
Well, Wait,
That-
shit, you're
no,
right. I
no.
can stream the Google Drive link. All right, 1 minute.
Yes.
Yes.
I really like this stream where it's not working. $120. You deserve it.
I get this working.
Love your technical issues, guys.
1 minute. Fatman, can you throw that link into the
my God.
the general
Yeah,
chat?
But yeah, thanks, Nick Barless. We really appreciate that so
Nick
much.
Bartlett, hero of the day.
Yes.
Champion.
Hero.
Also,
Champion of the people.
Also,
Champion
Thomas
of the
More.
digital world. Ha ha.
All right.
Also, Thomas More.
I
Atlas.
know.
Don't compare Atlas to Gundam.
It's
Don't
taking
compare
longer than I
Atlas
expected
to
to
Gundam.
process your video.
Oh no.
All right, shitty site it is.
Oh damn.
No.
This was their plan all along. They hacked Cast so that we haven't touched.
God.
But wait,
Dang it.
how are we going to? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
that's
think
what
it's I don't
Cass
think
is
it's like
good for.
blocked to like sponsors or anything.
Yeah, let's see. Let me turn off the shield briefly to make sure I'm actually on the site. I'm actually
The
on the site because
copyright
everything
shield.
is poorly aligned. That is
Also,
beautiful.
Adam Zelke punches out of grave. I return.
You're alive! Yay!
Nice to see you, dude.
we all get quiet as we
All right. What
desperately try to fix things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Because I'm
Banter.
trying to breathe. Come on. There we go.
So
Well,
I've been watching.
Screw it, we ball.
There we go.
Yes,
All right.
we ball.
Oh, you know. Oh, I heard something.
And we have something to show you.
Yep.
This is
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
There
can
we
see
go.
it.
Do I have to log in with my Google account? Do I have to?
No,
I didn't.
I don't think so.
I
no.
mean,
Why is this overlay not going a fucking way?
Because they want you to log in.
I don't think you.
No.
go full screen. It went away when I went full screen.
Oh.
Yay.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Rooster Teeth! This is why you're dying!
I had like a whole meltdown on stream yesterday talking about how ass their website is. Because the
Dude,
subtitles,
okay.
if you turn on subtitles and pause for more than a minute, the subtitles just go away.
Okay, RT. Here's the thing,
Oh
guys.
Jesus.
Okay, I have a hard time feeling bad for you because this is the kind of shit that is getting you bankrupt.
Like it's not even as funny as the subtitles that Raymond and I watched.
Oh my god! So
when-
we watch anime regularly, and we obviously everyone knows this because we were just talking about Eureka 7 for the last like consecutive 4 or 5 weeks.
Yep.
But this
By
time
the
it's on
way-
me to show her an anime, and I'm showing her "Don't Touch the Isaacan," which is,
I love that show.
it's such a good show. But the site
It
that I'm
is.
using to watch it, that has the English dub, the captions for it are misaligned with the English dub,
Oh
Yep.
god.
and they're not properly encoded. So occasionally it'll go to points where like it's like a screen of text that needs to be translated. And instead
Yep.
of translating any of it, it'll just be random codex numbers filling the entire
Oh yeah.
screen.
or the number or the letters and the random places.
Yeah, it's like randomly formatted all over the place, where like all the letters are like smushed into one section, but then
Oh,
also
God.
partially spread out like vertically. It's like, what? Who the fuck coded this? Anyway,
It was so funny, but after a while, after like the waterfall of broken coding, we're just like, this
Yeah.
is starting to become
Yeah.
a little bit of
like,
an issue. We're
we
just gonna
kept
turn it
on
off.
for the longest time because it was funny,
Yeah.
and then we got to a point where there was 4 or 5 layers of it over itself, to the point you couldn't see jack shit behind it. It was like a wall of white with interspersing like squiggles occasionally. It was so fucking hard to tell what was going on. Weirdest experience I've ever had with captions. by far.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
no, that and the live-action Phoenix Wright movie, where there was an entire long chain of Japanese being spoken. Like we're talking like 3 or 4 sentences, and all the
Yeah.
captions translated it to was the letter Q.
Yeah.
And that became a running joke briefly in my friends group, where if we had like a long explanation, we would just say Q at the end.
Star Trek TNG in a nutshell.
Yes.
Yeah, actually,
Yes.
actually, that'd be great if you like had a whole video essay and then you just say TLDR at the very end, Q, and then just end the video right fucking there.
That's the next April Fool's joke. Anyway, let's finally watch the thing we're here to watch.
One sec. Josh Thomas, we might be talking about Ereka and AO next stream. I don't know yet.
Yeah, we still
We
gotta
might
figure
be.
that out.
if I can catch up because I'm halfway into the show now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just, you know,
Well, the original anyway.
just spend the next week or so watching everything
Yeah.
and don't do anything else.
Forget your life. You don't need that. Just anime.
I've never seen it, but I've been told I'm a good guesser, so I'll be there too.
All right, well,
I-
let's see what they have for us here.
The original ending for Volume 9, it was going to be the 12th episode that we had to cut for budget and asset reasons, but we thought, hey, let's share it with you guys.
Yeah, you'll probably see some version of this in Volume 10. It won't be 1-to-1, but it'll be something kind of
Wait,
like
what
this.
did he say? Volume 10?
Volume 10
Yeah.
confirmed?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay, wait.
Confirmed, guys. Confirmed.
Well, let's take a guess. Was this before or after Rooster Teeth bottomed up? When
I
was
think
this recorded?
after.
I don't know. I
Really?
couldn't even. I
Alright,
couldn't even begin to formulate a guess.
Because, like, I could
would-
definitely see this being
maybe.
before. Like, recorded that way.
Yeah.
Probably. If
But, like-
if that is the case, that is so fucking
Yeah.
unfortunate.
But if there's one thing that Eddie air dust isn't green, Revis is good at, it's gaslighting the
Wait,
fans. So yeah, no,
Wait,
Eddie
wait,
went
wait.
on record saying that air dust wasn't green,
Okay.
even though it's never been portrayed as anything
I
else.
know you're talking about dust
Oh
in the
my
show,
God.
but all I'm thinking about
Oh,
is the fucking
I thought
air
you meant
duster.
like the crap that comes out of your air conditioner after it hasn't been on all winter.
like my air duster isn't
Are
green.
you
That'd be really useless.
colorblind?
God, that'd be useless air duster. Like I would be trying to.
I
blow
thought
shit
that you were
away.
talking about. I thought you were talking about an air duster can for like your electronics.
What? That's not green.
Okay, all right. New headcanon. An air duster in RWBY is like it's just the can, but instead of it being compressed air, it's just a little crystal inside it too.
You shake it and it rattles like when you have those marbles and things.
Oh my God, no! It's like a paint can. You have to shake it up. You make sure it's ready to go.
If and when it does come back.
Yeah.
Some
Oh.
brief context before.
Oh wait, okay. I was about to give him kudos for being like, all right, fine. It's PR speak. You don't want to actively confirm your show is canceled. You want to be optimistic. You want to give the fans hope.
Right.
Immediately shoots that in the foot.
If and when it does come back.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fact that they're leaning against like what random pipes in the back room of some like garbage area.
Oh no, that's a mic
I don't.
stand.
I think they filmed this at the last second. Just saying.
Like it would have been funnier if they were on the podcast set as it was being torn down.
Oh my God, no.
Oscar Porter just says they're still hoping someone will save them, even though there's no evidence of someone helping them or want to back them up. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Before you watch it, Chapter 11
Crazier things that
of
happen.
Volume 9 originally ended with the gang getting back to Remnant. They were looking at their own gravestone, and there was
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say I don't have the shield up. I was gonna say flaunt it, but I was already flaunting it and didn't realize I was flaunting it. Okay. I'm glad that I thought ahead of my own ballsiness. Okay.
a little bit of a cliffhanger where someone appeared and walked up to them. We didn't know who that was, and that comes back into play in the
Yeah.
animatic.
And this is in no way polished or finished. You know, we didn't animate it, but we thought it was in a good spot, and we wanted to share with you. We still really love the end message of it and the way that it caps off Volume 9. So
Really, 7, 8, and 9.
at 7, 8,
All
and 9.
ways,
Yeah. So thank you all for watching. We really appreciate
Debatable.
it, and hope to see you again soon.
All right, but next time I see you, Carrie, I hope you have shaved your head because I think you just gotta go
No.
bald,
Also-
man. You just have to accept it. Like
Also,
oh my God,
however, okay, let me give him one compliment. I recognize that shirt. That is a Gurren Lagann shirt. You got good taste. Moving on.
is it really to say good taste if it's one of the most basic bitch anime things to have on a shirt?
It's one of the best basic bitch anime.
Yeah. Look, just because other people can identify it as good doesn't mean it's basic, all right? Also, I'm just sitting here like, damn, how does Rich Evans look better than Carrie? like I don't know
Oh
if
my
that's
God.
like good on Rich, but like
I was gonna say I recently watched I occasionally pick up on Pirate Software. He's the developer of Heartbound, and he just has shorts that occasionally just pop up on my screen, and I follow him because he's fun. And he's like, look, the problem people have isn't with people who are bald. Actually, bald is a good look for a lot of guys. It's either that you have hair or you don't have hair. It's that balding thing in the middle that no one likes. So you either commit to one end or the other. Either you have hair or you don't. And Carrie, I'm afraid to say you're on... you're not very deep into the balding process quite yet. I don't think you're quite... The alarm signs
He's
are
always
showing.
had weird thin hair.
Yeah,
Is the thing.
the
I
alarm...
honestly think the hat is exacerbating.
It is. It's
the-
making
the
it
problem.
worse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I'm half expecting that he takes off the hat and he has a Friar Tuck ring around his head.
My biggest thing is like you're gonna have the beard, but not like a mustache, and you have like a really thick chin strap going on.
Well, he has a very thin mustache. It's there. It's just very
Yeah.
very
Yeah, it's
minimal.
very thin.
He's got the fucking
At least have
McLovin tash.
like, dude, get some biotin or something, man. I don't know.
Yeah, legit. Well, I'm not mocking you on this, man. I'm just telling you, like you could look better. I'm being very genuine there. I don't want anyone to
Maybe
be
a little more
misconstrued. I'm not trying to
professional.
make fun of him. I'm trying to help the guy out.
I feel like it's a little late for that. I think it's a little.
I know.
I
feel
have
bad.
I have no parasocial relationship with this man, and yet I am the one that is roasting him the least.
D-Space, Carrie keeps saying they're looking for partners, and I'm wondering who's going to make a deal with a company that's going down in 1 month. Look, RWBY's a big property, whether or not anyone wants to admit it. It's a decently sized property.
And another thing is to keep in mind, if people are interested, they're not going to talk about it because they're trying to they're playing poker with each other and they're trying to bluff.
They're trying to get
So
it
they
for a
can-
better price.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
So
worry,
if
Celtic,
there are
you'll be bald
investors, they're
too.
not going to be revealing it.
I mean,
Yeah.
baldness does run in my family. My father has baldness. It might hit me. It usually skips a generation, so it might not hit me.
That's wishful thinking.
Yeah, I am
Coping.
enjoying my hair while I have it, and once I start to lose it, I will admit defeat. But I not until I start seeing those issues.
That's why he has it so long, so
Yes.
he can enjoy it as much as possible until he inevitably has to just grab the kitchen scissors and chop it all off.
Yeah. My dad recently told me my hair lasted longer than his, so hey, I'm
Oh,
on borrowed time.
Yeah,
It is
this
playing.
super-
It's just a black screen right now.
Today.
Yeah.
You can try it with the subtitles. It's not going to do anything.
would RWBY, if dust/semblances were just magic, it feels like that's what Glinda/Cinder was using at the start of the show, and then they went a different direction. What?
Yeah, I understand what they're saying. Like, initially, magic and dust was not super defined because Glinda's semblance is really weird to understand in the first episode.
Yeah, it showed like this weird,
Right.
like
Yeah.
magic circle thing, and it's like, yeah.
Sorry,
Well, I mean,
we're
like-
watching a Swiffer ad now, everybody. I
Ex-
apologize.
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
like,
is the
I mean,
problem
like-
I had yesterday.
Execution aside, Monty was always like no magic until the maidens.
Oh,
whatever.
that
Yeah,
might be a fun
until
stream
magic.
idea. We should just go through random commercials and see how they hold up.
Yeah.
That would,
Do I
could
want
do
to buy
that.
this product?
Honestly,
Yeah.
after we did Bad Fanfiction Night, there was just a moment. No, it was right after our preview for the JLA stream.
Right.
We just found a website that streamed nostalgic commercials and shit, and we just watched them, and then they happened to have an entire episode of Cardcaptor Sakura on it. We watched it.
That's like the
It was
opposite
great.
of how it normally
Hell
works.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
yeah. No, I'm usually watching my show and then it gets interrupted by. But
Yeah.
now I'm watching the commercials and it's getting interrupted by a show. What is this bullshit?
it's like, has
the new
this
age.
ever
Philip
has
Schwartz
this
says.
ever happened to you? That it's just the fucking clow.
Philip Schwartz says RT was bad at writing and even worse at business administration. When they were an indie company, it was okay, but not in the big leagues. That's really the biggest problem with
Yeah,
Rooster Teeth, is
basically.
that they just
Mhm.
expanded too quickly and they didn't adapt.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's so weird that they like turned fucking around in Halo into an empire, and then when they started making their own shit, it all just fell apart. Like,
Well, here's the thing: they fucked around, and then they found
found
out,
out.
and then they found out harder.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think it's finally loaded.
Our
So
friends
let's...
today.
Yes.
It's because you tried turning on the. I told you the subtitles.
Oh, they
They got the
I mean, you can't.
they got the ×2 bonus on the find out.
Duh.
carry someone that isn't there.
uh,
We
Shut up,
needed to
Nora.
do something.
In
We
honor.
needed to move on.
In honor of who?
In honor.
In honor of Scribble.
Also, wait, is that supposed to be the portal from Atlas?
I think it's just a
What?
gravestone.
No, that-
Oh,
I
that
think
was
that's
a-
the gravestone.
the
Okay.
portal should be gone.
portal-
because
yeah, the
Okay,
portal was
made it-
gone.
I'm sorry. It's just
And
like
it's not-
I
yeah.
had a moment where I'm like, wait, that's not the grave. The grave looked tiny from the perspective that we first saw it. So I was like confused. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess we just have this big slab of stone. Got it. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
They put it in the same place the portal was.
I mean,
That's fucked up.
you joke? They might have. They might have, because I don't know what reason you would have to put it outside the city this far when there's Grim and also it's a fucking desert.
Yeah. The stone ain't gonna last that long out there, guys. You must not love them that much.
Yeah, Oscar Borges
Yeah,
says,
Also-
Jesus.
I have to go. Might come back and not. My final thoughts on the epilogue is terrible. So many levels. One of them is it feels like last minute and rushed. Not to mention it worse with how Volume 9 is how they treat the fans in RWBY.
Oh.
All right, later,
That's a shame.
Oscar.
There are
By
thoughts.
your-
in there.
Also,
Hi, Oscar.
spoilers.
Bye, Oscar.
Spoilers.
So is this
we can have
a-
different opinion?
So this gravestone, we don't see any names written on it. If it's
Yeah.
just a gravestone for Team RWBY and John, I don't understand why 90% of these characters are here, because they shouldn't really care. Like, it's
Yeah.
sad to hear that someone
Well-
died, unfortunately, especially people who tried to help save your life. But I wouldn't go to a big memorial for someone like that unless I personally knew them.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if it's a memorial for all the people that didn't make it out of Atlas, there's something
Mhm.
there.
Yeah, no, it's a memorial for those like 10 people Cinder knocked off.
That's
They never
totally,
found.
that totally died. That totally died. Okay.
Memorial at the gate site was Ren's idea.
Wait, what?
Wait, what did I say?
That's Ren's idea.
Wait.
Having the
Wait.
memorial at the gate was Ren's
Wait.
idea.
Wait, hold on. Ren is standing there. Who's comforting Nora?
That's Oscar.
Oh,
the
I
gate site
forgot
was
he
Ren's
existed.
How dare you?
Also, this was Ren's idea. What the fuck?
Ren's like, hey guys, let's write their names on a big rock.
Okay. All right. So on the off chance that they get a portal back, and they're just like, okay, put it in the portal that led to Vacuo in the first place. They open the portal, and either one of two things happen: either it shears the monument in half and destroys it, or it opens and they go through and they just immediately smoosh into the stone wall they're trying to materialize
Get
into.
out.
Come on, Whitley. your real father's here.
I think everyone lost
Yeah.
something.
No, Iron
Oh.
was dead.
Willow having a runaway relationship with Klein? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Philip Schwartz, it would be more effective if we thought RWBY was dead. Honestly, if Volume 9 had started with this, like this
Yeah.
epilogue,
Right.
that actually would be really fucking cool. Kind of gives
Yep.
me a little bit of Symphogear vibes in a good way.
But we got those teaser trailers.
True.
Yeah.
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 They couldn't help
We got
themselves.
the Neverland thing.
Four
Yeah.
So let's see. We have 4 paths of life. 4 paths of life here is a theory. The early parallel with Glinda and Cinder was that they want to set the idea as Glinda being the relic of choice, an entity given free will in the form of a human. That's a very popular theory. I have no idea how that'll play out. And then
I'm still guessing that it actually is Ozpin's cane. And he was just lying to RWBY when he said it wasn't.
That's
Because
why.
that would
That's
be
the
funny.
thing.
yeah.
It would. It
Oscar
would be
Borgia
funny.
says, meant to say, love your streams once again. Take care of you all. Also, BB is trash, and you guys can watch the original Gundam shows. I tried to watch the original Gundam movies, the compilation films. Dude, I was bored to tears.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we went through this before. You watched Gundam wrong. Moving on. Anyway.
Watch Zoids instead. Did anyone else watch Zoids?
Yeah!
I remember
Yeah.
watching Zoids. Yeah.
It's on my
Zoids, I
list to
think,
watch
is-
the Twilight.
Yeah. I was about to say it's on our list.
Let's watch
Yes.
Zoids right now. Let's just turn this off.
Well, guys, you're binge baited because Fat Man decided so.
Slam, crash, instantly Zoids is up.
Okay, now in fairness, we would have to deal with some of the weaker dubbing in the anime industry.
Yeah.
God
well,
bit.
That's part of the charm.
come on,
Yeah.
Raymond. You're made of stronger stuff than that. You are a '90s kid.
I know.
You never set your alarm for like 5 a.m. so you could wake up in time to watch Zoids before school? Like,
I didn't have to. My Zoids was on every afternoon.
oh, lucky.
Yeah,
Well,
I
actually, I
knew-
don't know if that's lucky because like I got Dragon Ball Z after school.
I
so
did
that was-
too. I mean,
You got Dragon Ball
Yeah.
Z and Zoids after school? Oh,
at
fucking,
different
like-
time. Obviously, it was like at different stretches of time. Obviously, because they aired at different points, but there might have been overlap. I don't know.
Salem uses the relic of creation to create the dark Gundam.
Oh, wait, what?
The Dark
The
Gundam.
gunned ham.
It's like a pig.
Gundam.
And you call it a gunned ham, even though it's clearly grilled.
I want a Gundam now. I want to see what that looks like. And this is why you don't build your memorial outside of the fucking city.
Oh god.
Immediately.
I'm pretty sure this is a flashback to
I
the
don't
end of
care.
Volume 8.
It's hilarious.
No. No, god, this is
These
this
people are too dumb to live.
this is giving me like PTSD flashbacks to my playthrough of Frostpunk, where it's like during like the final storm, I was doing really well. But like I had taken the perk that's like decreases unhappiness when there's a death, and it's like everybody has a funeral. So one person fucking died during the final storm, and then everybody left their house to go have a funeral, and then they all died. It's like, how did I lose on day 14 of the final storm?
And this is why we, you know that thing? where
This
you're
is
told
why
to
you
look both
take the
ways?
child labor perk and have them all safely in the mines during the storm. You always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nora in foreground. Okay. Hey, Emerald, do your classic pew 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 pew. That's very effective. Yeah, you're kind of doing a shit job there, Winter.
What?
Yo, what? Shot her.
We got Nora, guys.
I was gonna say, like, Nora is a little too far forward. Just immediately it's gone. But,
All
like,
those theories about all of Juniper dying suddenly happens right now, 3 minutes into this
the epilogue that we saw at RTX was completely fabricated to try and make everyone a happy ending. No, they all died. Everyone died. Log Gamer, who say you can do solo run? What?
What?
Solo run of what?
So,
Thanks to the first super chat. I don't know what you're referring to.
Solo run of Zoids. Duh.
Yeah.
Zoids.
oh,
Oh!
Oh, hey,
Okay.
she's
oh
useful.
yeah.
Once again,
yeah, they're-
Coco
exist.
comes in and trivializes the entire, like, power scaling. Oh yeah,
Hey, at
our
least they're finally
our
consistent with
maiden,
that.
our godlike deity who can summon like
He got
weather.
so loud.
Did you just get absorbed by fucking Discord?
I probably did.
Anger just made him ascend out of his body.
No one else
For
heard
once,
that
it
but you
wasn't
guys.
me. For once,
Oh.
it wasn't me.
But our godlike deity who can summon the elemental power of the weather itself to come down upon everything is outclassed by a woman
girl with a minigun.
Also, we got we got two more super
yeah.
chats.
It's Teddy Bear Paladin. Oh, hell
So
yeah.
we fight Scholar Fluffed Voice. Though we fight against the fiendish boogeyman, one must wonder if their existence is truly evil. Yes, they are fear incarnate, but is fear not necessary for self-preservation?
Ooh,
Hell yeah.
Very
Hell
philosophical.
yeah.
And then solo run when the guy got taken. Also, everything is freezing.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, we're back.
Oh.
Okay, got scared there for a minute.
Oh dear, what
Oh,
happened?
what happened?
Everything froze briefly. It's fine.
Oh, no,
Okay.
no.
Oh.
Also, Fat Man, you're gonna be happy with this. Some people
Oh
in
my
chat said Volume 2 is canon again.
No.
Again.
My worst
got-
nightmare.
We got new Deterex art. Oh my
Yeah.
Uh,
Snail racing.
god. I'm into my pod.
Log
Oh,
Gamer.
they
And
made
Log
you look
Gamer
like the snail
says-
from One Piece.
Solo run when the guy got taken. I mean, I guess you're referring to the guy that got dragged off into the air, but I.
Oh right.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
George J says, when I was a kid, the show I used to watch after school was Transformers Armada. I
Yo,
still have
that was
fond
my
memories of
shit.
it,
Okay.
But man, the animation has not held up. Oh, interesting.
No, it doesn't. And it's funny.
No.
It's so funny.
Was it like early 3D or was it just bad 2D?
It's really early 3D.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen really early 3D until you've watched Reboot.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, anyway.
Oh, there we go. Hi, Velvet.
When the sandstorm cleared, we saw Ambrosius had kept his word.
Oh, yeah, so the two... I'm sorry, we don't need the rest of Team Sun there at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
You're not important.
You know, at this point, why even bother having Sage exist?
Yeah.
We can't have
or the other one.
Off-brand.
No. Because, like, in the books, Scarlet actually got characterization. He's actually... he has a personality, and honestly, he was kind of right the entire time in those books. At the cost of Sun being a good character, Sun kind of came off as an asshole the entire time. But Sage, in the book about Team Sun, got a grand total of like 3 lines of dialogue, none of which actually characterized him.
Oof.
Oh,
You
wow.
expect Rooster Teeth to have the black guy and the gay guy actually do anything on screen? If that
Discord? Oh God!
if it's
damn
not
it.
the lesbian
True.
girls, I
Also,
don't care.
Also, Deadrex corrected me. Armada was 2D. I was thinking of Energon that came out.
Well,
JK
See, like
Network.
my like early 3D was like Beast Wars.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Beast
I
Wars-
need to rewatch Beast Wars.
yeah, Beasties was what they did like around the same time that they did Reboot, but they did Reboot first. And they kind of did Beasties after that, but then they still had some references to Reboot and vice versa. It was really fun. I love it.
JK Network says Coco could have extreme diffed Salem's whale Grim. Forget Ironwood's nuke. Just have her shoot it. All good, Lamau. In fact, Celtic, have Coco solar her Grim army, and you're fixing Ruby. It's lore accurate. Tempting, man. Tempting.
Just fire one bullet and it and Monstro pops and flies away like a balloon.
Like she fires one bullet and just ricochets comedically like everywhere.
Yes.
Like it
all
bounces
of the
off.
bones inside of the whale.
Well, it bounces off the moon at one point, like that kind of shit.
Oh my god.
And it pushes it back together.
Yeah, oh my god, it's an entire like mini sequence where it bounces up to the moon, bounces between all the parts, pushes them back together, bounces back down.
Is this one's One
We were
Punch
just outside
Man?
the city.
Oh, that answers that question. You guys didn't actually appear in. So wait, how did you guys not know? Wasn't it?
So why the
No,
fuck?
it was the middle of a sandstorm. Where'd the sandstorm go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did they tease it? Like fucking that's dumb.
Coco's
Wait.
bullets
Even the
blasted the sandstorm
Hey,
away.
Ambrosius, maybe
Why
next time you open the portal, buddy, maybe open it in like the middle of a town square where it's safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbasses.
It was a relief for us. But for the vacuums,
Run! This way! Come on!
Oh, sandworm.
Hurry! To the city!
That's all I can imagine is going to.
Oh.
We're going to see the sandworm. Because like, why not? You're in the desert. Sandworm.
Oh shit!
Of course, you
Oh,
gotta
God.
have a sandworm in the desert.
It's Dune
Yep.
2, baby.
No,
Oh
my
it's
God.
even better. It's Tremors. Does
I
anyone remember
Tremors!
Tremors?
I fucking love Tremors.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Grim attacked the city for days.
No, really?
They did?
I wonder who could have predicted that.
Doesn't sound like something Grim would do. I think they're being
I
framed.
love the little radio tower on top of the pyramid. It looks so stupid.
It does.
Also,
Things have calmed
Fat
down
Man,
since
remember, Volume 2 is canon again. So
Oh.
I would do that.
Don't remind me. I know it was like a minute ago, but don't remind me.
But there's still something worrying me.
The last thing we need is a kingdom of orphans.
It's not our fault we're here. No one came to help us when we needed it.
We've had our own problems.
To be fair,
Coming to
Okay.
in literally a day.
yeah, it's like,
Bitch, shut the fuck up.
bitch, I need to get my shoes on. What do you want? I can't just run into combat barefoot. What the fuck do you want from me?
Yeah, they should have gone to fucking Haven, like somewhere that Salem
Yeah,
wasn't going immediately.
Yes.
Also, I'm totally sorry. I am totally fucking sorry that, you know, the heroes who saved us also so happen to have removed the energy source keeping our flying city afloat. You know, the thing that ended up destroying our entire civilization.
Yeah.
By
Also,
the way, we're going to make a memorial
taking
for them.
taking an entire continent worth of people, an entire mega city that composed of two separate areas, and just drop them on a single other city
Yeah.
instead of
Have you
instead
ever-
of dispersing them around the world like a sane person
Have
would.
you ever
That's
been
what I'm
so
s-
stupid
yeah.
that you dropped one motherfucker on top of another motherfucker?
Another motherfucker. Usually, that's the best decision ever.
Yeah, D-Space says Coco Maiden equals Elemental MG. How is she not sweating?
Oh, with her long coat and stuff.
That's a very good
Yeah,
question.
I'm
Also, why don't they get sick redesigns? It's been years.
They don't have volume 10. You think they're gonna bother redesigning the characters?
The world does.
Neon just hit the child.
Okay. Also, not only is it a child, these are like children orphans they're throwing rocks at.
It's like, what the fuck, dude?
To be fair, I just got done watching an episode of Eureka 7 where something similar happened. So
Yeah,
I won't
but
begrudge it too much.
when that happened, there was a reason why they were doing that, and like it wasn't unjustified.
Well, yeah. Oh god.
It wasn't understandable.
Yeah, it was
anyways,
understandable.
yeah. It was understandable.
Hurting a child.
Yeah, not justified.
Yeah.
Well, hilarious.
There's nothing anything justified to fucking beat up. In this case, a comatose child. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm
We at Team
talking
4
about the
Star.
severe. Team 4-star.
We at Team 4-Star do not endorse child violence. We do, however, find it hilarious.
Oh, we didn't find it hilarious in Eureka 7. We just understood that there was a reasonable understanding about why the rock was being thrown at that child.
Oh yeah, no, like legitimately, it was another one of those moments where like I was just impressed by a show willing to show, hey, we have this crippled, borderline comatose child in a wheelchair that is now having the shit kicked out of her by an angry mob. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
there are a lot of shows would not be willing to take that risk.
Oh, I was talking about when they were throwing rocks at Eureka.
Oh
There's a
yeah,
lot of children getting.
No, I was talking about the
getting
comatose thing.
beaten in this show.
Yes.
and to be fair,
My interest has waned a lot in the last 3 minutes.
don't worry, it's all very well contextualized.
Yes, it is. Like there's a lot of context that we're obviously keeping out, but it's understandable and like why these things would happen even if you find it frustrating.
Dropping one motherfucker.
No spoilers, but they punted that orphan.
4 Paths of Life says, dropping one motherfucker on another motherfucker like what happened with Sector 7 in Final Fantasy 7, how original. I mean, tiered cities and collapsing parts of tiered cities is nothing massively new to science fiction.
No.
I never played the original Final Fantasy VII. I just played the remake, and I didn't know that happened, and I was having a panic attack. I'm like, they're gonna drop the plate? They're not gonna drop. No, they couldn't.
Yeah, it's such a good moment, and
It was.
Oh, dude, I finished watching a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I haven't seen Rebirth yet.
They get fucky at the very end to the point that like I was okay with what they did in remake. I don't know if I'm okay with what they did in Rebirth. I have to really meditate on that. They've made some choices that are crazy, cool, also kind of like takes the wind out of the sails. It's kind of strange.
I was told that I can't play remake, and I'm assuming also Rebirth, until I play the original games. So I have to eventually get on that.
That's kind of true. I would just recommend watching like a Let's Play.
No, I'd rather play them. I don't.
Okay,
I don't care. Honestly, I don't care about watching Let's Plays unless if it's a game that I like and have already played, because I like to see the person's reaction when they're playing it for the first time.
Right.
It's just
that's
a
the
lot of
like the first time a player gets to the Sephiroth boss in Kingdom Hearts Online.
Yeah. Also, I became kind of friends with this one very small Final Fantasy YouTuber because he started playing Kingdom Hearts for the first time. And I carried that man through Chain of Memories because he did not know how the card system worked.
Still a better battle system than 358.
Do you just like starting shit? Do you just like starting
I
shit?
like telling the truth. I wasn't built a liar, Raymond.
You weren't built a truther either, motherfucker.
That is debatable, and you know it.
And if it's debatable, it ain't the truth. Now is it? All right.
You're an advanced robot, so even though that you're built with truth, you still have the capability of learning how to lie.
JK Network says, now Anakin did throw rocks, but I'm swinging his energy sword at his sand children was what we call based. He'd have a ball here in Volume 9. Oh, Christ. Mock, Eureka 7, get your orphans with extra rocks.
Doesn't revolve around Atlas.
What's wrong with orphans?
Kill him, Nora.
That man be like,
pants to be darkened. Sora Hart, do people call refugees orphans? It's like, I mean, there are orphans among refugees. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can be both.
Yeah. There is a very sad Venn diagram.
M3D says, motherfuckers be 37 and the ops are just 7.
I don't get it.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay.
No, it's not.
No.
Yeah, dude, you guys fucked this kid's life.
I
What if we
mean,
can't
your
move
parents
on?
are dead, but
Yeah.
everything else will be
saying-
okay. It's fine.
I'm sorry, Nora, but as much as you've had a kind of crappy childhood with you being an orphan and all, I doubt that your entire country got nuked at the same time that you
Yeah.
became an orphan. You cannot,
Yes.
you don't have a comparable childhood to this poor child.
Your
Especially
country is
when
destroyed.
you caused their orphanage.
Yep. Okay, you see, we could take that as, oh no, she's injured, but maybe it was Neon being like, oh no, she's hot. And that collarbone.
Have you all seen the rise of Nora X Neon ship art on
No,
Twitter?
I
Because I have.
haven't.
Oh, I have not. Well, I've been avoiding spoilers for this, but I didn't realize that was a thing that was starting now.
Well, I guess it's because of this.
Yeah, no, I legitimately, like, I was making that as a joke, but I'm like, there are shippers that are gonna run with this.
I mean, look, okay, that close up to her neck, is it really to her neck? Because if you look a little lower.
Okay, no, no, it's to her neck. Some people are in the necks and collarbones, man. They don't
I mean, that is true.
Adam Zelke says, if RT is going down, they should have Nora finally break a motherfucker's legs years after that gag. Fair.
Yes.
Yeah. The fact that they haven't yet is disappointing.
Cowardly.
What if we're all just too scarred?
Ouch.
Or no, the scars aren't the problem. It's your stupidity.
It's the being an orphan and having people throw rocks at you. I don't think that's a scar.
You gotta hit them with the da 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 da. What if we're all just too scarred?
You wanna know how I got these scars? I stuck my finger in an electrical socket.
The king.
You wanna know how I got these scars? Disney remade The Lion King, but they didn't want Jeremy Irons back.
Adam Damon said, y'all, I'm so sorry, but I feel nothing for this. You're not alone. You're not alone.
Yeah, no.
Because we're so emotional right now.
Yeah.
Also, Azure Moon, I'm not kink shaming, okay?
Narrator's voice. He was kink shaming.
Alright, listen here, you little shit.
I'm sorry. I wasn't born to tell lies, motherfucker.
Well, it seems you weren't born to tell the truth either, asshole. You're in the lawyer family. Remember that.
Ooh, bringing his family into this.
You come to me this on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Volume 9 is tearing us apart.
RWBY, I would would be your certainty.
Who's speaking right now?
Oscar.
It's Oscar.
Oh damn! I forgot he was a character.
No, Kenya! I really had wished they just took that sound clip and they just, for the brief seconds, the sun was on screen. You just hear that, and then when it cuts away, it goes completely silent suddenly. Like, I love
Batman
it.
is the sun. I have remembered you, my child.
I see the Luxor is still getting business.
Husband has no explanation of what might have happened to you, your team, Jean.
It really sounded like he said husband.
You, your team, John, those 20 people that fell off. Like, you.
Yep.
I really, really
They don't
hate how
matter.
they keep forgetting about the civilian lives. My
Yeah.
God, it is your
Even
job
though
to
you
protect
gone-
them.
Yeah, how many times do we have to just ruin the entire point of making an Ironwood a villain again? But we keep going
How
back
many
to that.
times do we have to ruin the point of making these characters huntsmen whose job is to protect the public?
Oh, we're past that point.
Yeah.
We're at like number infinity right now.
Danny Boy says, Alfred threw rocks at Bruce, then called him orphan. Was that like... Here's the thing is, like, there's been so many different runs of Batman, I wouldn't actually doubt that, because I know that kind of happened in All-Star Batman, where he did that...
Hey now?
Batman... Funny. Batman did that to Robin. Did that to Dick.
Oh, these rocks! They don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Oh my god!
Adam Zelke says the sun should be screaming "Son" from Rick and Morty. Oh God, no, that's nightmare.
I mean, hey, they're both Warner Brothers, right?
True.
Search for an answer.
Why wasn't Ruby in fucking
But given back to
Space
its
Jam
history
2?
of colonization, its records of antiquity are even worse than most places in Remnant.
Oh,
Okay, did you hear what he just said? Because that's kind of
Say that
important.
again.
yeah.
Play that
They're-
right again.
One moment, I gotta take someone.
Ah, god damn it.
The records
What?
in Vacuo are worse than the other places of Remnant.
He specifically says, because of its history of colonization, the records
Oh.
of antiquity are worse than others in Remnant. So
Ooh.
the next plot Rooster Teeth was trying to tell was the colonized people are the ones throwing rocks at orphans, and they're the bad guys. The poor colonizers are feeling sad.
No way, it's game over. This would have killed everything.
Yeah, it's like,
Oh
hey, let's move on. We're going straight from Germany to England right now.
Wait, how does colonization necessarily destroy history?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay.
No,
You
no,
want
it
to know
does.
something?
It
Here,
does,
here's an
though.
interesting thing. There is a lot of historical precedent for a lot of
Yes.
rivaling people destroying their own history. It happens quite frequently. I don't want to touch on a modern political subject. Just as an example, we have a bunch of statues being torn down. Some of them being moved to private galleries, which is fine, but a lot of them are being defaced and destroyed. There is
Well,
history
you don't
being-
even have to talk about that. You could talk about how history is corrupted due to like politics of the
there's
past.
that
Like,
too.
Yeah.
Like,
how many things do we not know about people of history just because the politics of the time had made it so that it's impossible for us in the future to discern the truth?
oftentimes you will have outside sources preserving the history of inside sources in ways better because political forces are trying to destroy those inside sources.
Which is fair.
Here's an
But what
interesting question.
confuses- Yeah, go.
The Allies preserved the records of the Holocaust way
Yeah.
better than the Nazis did at the end of the
Yeah.
war, because I guarantee you they were burning that shit as fast as fucking possible.
Yeah.
We
One
got
of my
caught in
favorite
4K killing Jews. Quick, burn it all, burn it all.
one of my favorite examples is the tale of Elizabeth Bathory, because she's she's mainly known in history as the Blood Countess, the woman who killed copious amounts of virgins in order to bathe in their blood. But it's
Oh, yeah, I
very
remember that.
likely it's very likely that she was just someone who practiced an early form of modern day medicine, and they made up this story in order to take her lands away from her because she was so rich and powerful. She was more powerful than the king himself. So they wanted to take that power away from this woman.
Mm-hmm.
And they succeeded.
History,
But here's
very
the thing.
famously written by the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Like the reason why this has me so confused is that given what little we know about freaking Vacuo, like I guess it's not impossible for its troubles to be related to colonialism. It's not impossible, but if anything, Vacuo has a hard time taking care of itself. At least as far as like the majority of information we know about.
You know what would help
So,
keep
wouldn't it be-
information? Maybe not building your buildings over sinkholes.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, the people who colonized Vacuo was Atlas. Like, the most... Would they not have... Like, when you colonize somewhere, you tend to also, like... Because the thing Oscar's looking for is historical documents, and you don't wipe away history. You wipe away cultural things when you colonize. But also, it's stupid to be looking up historical documents because you have the man who's been here from the beginning of time in your head, and he already said he didn't know what would happen to them.
Adam Man asks, "Wait, are you talking about Bloody Mary?" No, Bloody Mary was a Queen of England.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Bathory is. Elizabeth Bathory is the one that was alleged.
She's known. Yeah, you have Bloody Mary, but then you have the Blood Countess, which is Elizabeth Bathory.
Yeah. But yeah, so already they're starting off on a real bad foot with this.
It's really rough.
Now, admittedly, we'll see how they expand on it if they ever do. They might go somewhere. Maybe there is a history there of like maybe Atlas burned all the records on their way out. Although it does raise the question, you were colonized by Atlas, right? So you should have a pretty strong Atlesian contingent in your city.
Yeah.
So like
What?
you would typically have like an Atlesian district where you would have more culturally Atlesian. So the people that are fleeing from Atlas to here might not have as much trouble integrating because you already have that pre-established
Yeah,
Wait.
but this is
There's
Rooster
one
Teeth.
thing
Wait, did the
colonized
people-
people love.
Wait a second. The people from Atlas were originally from Vacuo? What?
No.
They've colonized Vacuo.
Vacuo was
Okay.
colonized by Atlas, and thus that means there should probably be leftover
Wait,
remnants
where was this?
at some point in the past.
In one of the supplemental things
Yeah.
somewhere.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, but remember, this is Rooster Teeth, and Rooster Teeth only deals with world building in black and white.
Mhm.
True.
One
true.
Salinus. They should
It's
have called
one.
their JL friends for help, and it's no, they don't know how to. It actually, I'll give them this. It takes up until the second film for Jessica to be the one to reach out to them with her magic bullshit, which I don't think is how that
Yes.
technically should work. But anyway, yeah. So
For an answer. But given Vacuo's history of colonization, its records of antiquity are even worse than most places in Remnant.
was that like a wall you turned off? Did you turn?
Why make the wall so big? Why make the door so fucking big if it's gonna be a problem?
Also, Josh Thomas New says, Kaiser, you need to do your homework. Rooster Teeth needs to stop giving me homework and start making a goddamn show. Okay?
Yeah.
I signed up for anime homework, not real life homework.
Oz is fighting our merger just as hard as I am.
Well, apparently they can fight it now.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
Oh.
Yes.
What are you guys trying to inevitably prevent exactly? Because like,
What is- yeah, that doesn't. I'm.
because
I'm
like
confused
one,
now.
Oz should not feel sympathetic to you. He's done this hundreds of times.
This is the first time that he's been on screen, so this is the first time it counts.
Yeah, Ravager Grim flying in the distance near fire. Okay, got it. It's oh god, it's just so. All right, so Ozpin for some reason has had a change of heart and decides to fight the merger, which we now know is apparently a negative thing. So anyone that called out the whole like, oh, it's going to be nice and seamless for Oscar to, he's just going to get like Oz's memories. Bullshit to you, motherfuckers. Apparently here, it's, I mean, they're actively trying to prevent.
I know a couple of people on Tumblr who are really mad about what you did with fixing Ruby, and they're probably like eating their socks right now.
No, they're not, because they're delusional.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, which means they've probably eaten their socks already.
Every day, Ozpin wakes up and he's like, "Who the fuck is this kid?"
Yeah.
We are an unforeseen territory.
It looks so goofy. I don't know why.
No, the thing is though, I'm imagining now this in the 3D and it looks even goofier in my head.
Yes. Here I come to say that they.
See Adam man. Adam Daman Adam. Thanks for everyone making me care about Ruby again. You're welcome, man. JK Network.
Yeah, no problem.
Free rights group, politicians, a purple kitty, and colonizers. The final villain of Ruby will be the ERS?
The IRS.
Oh, the IRS. The IRS pay taxes.
Raymond can't even see that word.
Young critiques. Oh boy, if you don't want extra Ruby homework, you're going to scream your head off around the 6-minute mark. Oh my god, what happened in the 6-minute mark?
You think that Spooky Castle electricity pays for himself? No one can stop them. It's true. Don't fight the IRS.
True.
Yeah.
Even the Joker doesn't fuck with him.
Everyone worries the next Grim Assault will be the last.
Wait, the what assault will be the last?
Everyone worries the next Grim Assault will be the last.
It's just that.
Yeah, the sound mixing is horrible.
Should be.
Yeah, the sound mixing is terrible.
I mean, it should be the last because Salem should have already been there destroying all of you.
I'm imagining now we've Oscar raising his cane. Held up in custom.
Wait, that really looks like a sword with a hilt on it now.
Yeah, I think that's just like the quick sketch nature of it. But I kind of want to see like a back and forth animatic of like him just swinging it down, like one position of it down, hitting the monster, and like flicker between that really fast, like. I don't know. I don't know.
Too many people to take care of. Too many emotions. And dwindling time.
Gee, it's almost like people should know by now that throwing rocks at orphans is going to generate a few days.
Why are there so many monsters in my city? Anyway, let's go harass the children orphans some more, guys.
Hey kids, I know what I'll cheer.
That sounds like a pretty based idea to me.
There's like, well, I know it'll make me happier, so I'll have less negative emotions.
Yeah. It's like that stolen bike meme, where it's like, I'm sure the person who stole it from me is happier than I am sad that I lost it. You know, it's like,
wait a minute, wait.
Okay, actually, you know, I could take this to an even darker extreme here because, like,
oh god,
they're not going farther enough with how this logically should play out. The logical consideration should be these orphans are drawing a lot of negative emotions and they're drawing a lot of grim. We need to cut out the problem.
Yeah.
Dope them up.
Everyone should be doing pills.
You sweet, simple soul, Judgment.
Okay. Hear me out, guys. We have a jihad.
I was going to say, like, that is... I would not blame the vacuums being like, you guys have literally brought every problem to our doorstep. We are now at the brink of possible extinction. Things would be better if we went back to normal, and the only way to do that is if you guys are no longer part of the equation.
I mean, I always thought that's what Vacuo should have been.
I mean, given how, again, it's always been characterized as this near-lawless country, like it's Saudi a remnant, like I always say, like...
Survival of the fittest.
Why the fuck hasn't that been... I don't know.
Juan Selena says, a Volume 10 doesn't come to fruition. Do you think a novel or graphic novel is the way to do it? Or do you think it's a lost cause? I think they would probably go graphic novel, but I don't know.
Yeah, graphic novel.
Yeah, I mean, they should have done IDW Comics. a
They
while
should've.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Raymond's default was harm the child. Now he's all killed the child.
Well, okay, when there's a good reason not to harm the child, but no good reason not to kill the child, you
Yeah.
know, you gotta give it
It's like
proper
You
context.
can't have one without the other.
Just believed in the best. Saw people for who they really were.
No, you didn't.
No, they haven't.
Everyone thinks they see people for who they really are. Everyone thinks they're fucking empaths. No.
It's weird. He's talking
absolutely
about Ruby specifically.
Yeah,
He's like, she
which-
always saw people for
That
who
is
they
a
are. It's like-
goddamn lie.
I don't need friends.
Like,
I drink milk.
Let me get it right. There is nothing wrong with trying to see the best in people. It's actually a very noble thing to do. But there is a balance to that where you must be realistic about seeing the negatives in people and unhealthy trends, and either helping people to correct those things or cutting them out of your life to save yourself, because that is a healthy thing to do.
Yeah, again, why
Here's
Star
the
vs.
thing,
the Forces
though.
of Evil is the best show.
True, but here's the thing, though. Ruby doesn't even do that either. The whole point is that she isn't even empathetic enough at all.
Yeah.
Like, she always just disregards people's opinions and feelings, and the show just treats them as bad people. Are we just gonna forget the Aesop's fight happened? Is that not canon anymore?
Well, I mean, okay, to be fair to the Ruby's character arc, Volume 9 did sort of rule, so, you know.
Don't know anymore.
And this is why you don't put your monument in the middle of the fucking desert. He's collapsed from heat stroke.
Oh, fuck, I gotta go all the way back. Again, who is this character?
Oh my god, fat man.
M3D had a super chat.
Did I not hit that?
They say, if Volume 10 doesn't come to fruition,
Oh, yeah.
let's just headcanon that Salem did the smart thing and use the relic to fill Vacuole with carbon monoxide and easily win.
He has
Yeah.
creation. Holy
You know why I
fuck,
missed
this
that?
should
Is
have been
because
Jova.
it and Wands started off basically the same way with If Volume 10. JK Network says, if they need a child, just choose Oscar. He has experience. Time to take one for the team, buddy.
He has experience being a child?
Being beaten.
How did you do
Oh.
it, John? How did you go from the boy at Beacon to the leader at Atlas?
He really didn't.
He the leader at Atlas. Since
He was-
when?
I mean, he went through the portal, and he's like, hey guys, magic portal, follow me, get in the fucking bus!
I mean, he did. For the record, I'm being facetious because he did show admirable leadership qualities at times during the Atlas arc. It really, I hate to say it because John really is one of the more better developed characters in this show, and that's part of the
And that's why we
problem.
hate him. Yeah, that's why we hate him.
It's weird that Ren waits for after Jean's presumed death to care about him at all.
Yes.
Has Ren ever said Jean's name before?
I mean, yes, but
Uh,
No, that's actually a good question. Has he actually said Jean's name?
he has.
When?
He has.
Once in the
No,
whale, when they were like, when he
Well,
argued with Yang, and then later they were in the whale, and he's like, OMG, we should stop fighting because Jean's so cool.
I was just gonna say
when
Volume
John was
4,
hitting it
but
from the
all
back.
right.
That was how it worked out.
Philip Schwartz says, after Beacon fell, Ruby should no longer be naive. Yeah. Izanagi, fuck it. Turn Ruby into Emiya Kitsurugi, idealistic hero turned more cold and brutal by the tragedies of his life. Let's not.
Who is that?
No, we're not going
Fate Zero main
No,
character.
We're not.
Oh.
Let's wait. I thought Emiya was. Oh, sorry. It's
no,
Shiro Emiya.
Kuritsugu.
Right.
Yeah,
sorry.
you're thinking of Shiro. We're talking
my
about
brain-
a good character, not the shit main character.
I was gonna say my brain went like reversed the names, so I thought Emiya was the first. No.
Yeah,
that's-
don't confuse the two. We're talking about the good character, not the Gary Stew. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Shiro
When you
Emiya is a
lost
Gary
so
Stew.
much in
Fight me.
between.
Did he?
Is this?
I mean, well,
Buffer-
Kira,
that's
I
buffering,
guess,
okay.
but
All right. Well.
Nope, you You'll have to restart and watch another Swiffer ad.
God.
Oh, it's
You know
time
what?
now.
I'm gonna use the
Fine.
restroom. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick while the Swiffer ad is playing. I'll be
I
right back.
also have to go to the bathroom.
What? Why do you all have such tiny bladders? Oh, well, I guess it's just me. I'm here to entertain
well-
you guys, chat.
What? Hey, I'm still here.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you also probably left to go to the bathroom because
I
everyone
didn't even
else did.
say anything. But yeah.
Okay, Kaiser and
Oh,
I
we're
are
back.
here to entertain you guys, chat. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah. What's up?
Are
Give
you
us
guys
the topic.
enjoying the stream? Lots of people are talking to me this stream. It's very fun. I like it.
It's real fun.
Yeah.
Ryan Carson, hey, Shiro isn't a Gary Stu. Listen, buddy, wait for Pete's video. It'll take a while, but wait for Pete's video.
I think all Fate characters are probably not that good, but I wouldn't know because
Wow.
apparently I dropped the best of the Fate anime because I thought that it was bad.
Oh, also, super chat. Lord Sinister for $5 says, so who is the main character, Jean or Ruby? Because if Jean got the most development, wouldn't that mean he is? I mean, not necessarily. Like, you can have stories where some characters have more development than others, and they don't necessarily have to be the main character.
It depends
Like,
on
that's
how much
possible.
they influence the plot. If the
Yes.
plot is influenced by that person, then they are more important, and they would be considered the main character. Also,
Yeah.
Hi, I'm back.
should you watch Digimon Adventure? Should you watch the original Digimon Adventure? Yes. Why wouldn't you
Yes.
watch the original Digimon Adventure?
Do not, or at the
100%
very
yes.
least, do not watch the remake for the
Yeah,
love of
Do
God.
not watch Digimon Adventure 2020. Twy is probably still gonna
Yes.
watch it at some point because
Yeah.
like she's such a mega fan. But I guarantee you, I watched up through like episode 30 of that thing. Maybe it was like episode 20. I'm trying to remember. I was miserable because they completely cut out all the characterization. I don't know how they did
Yeah.
that. Like, it had a
D-Space
really
is
good
asking
start.
you-
It has a really good start. Don't mind me. It has a really strong start. But after that, it just falls completely flat.
Did they? Because they did an inferior version of Children's War Game.
It's still, yeah, but an inferior version of Children's War Game is still Children's War Game. And it's
Yeah,
Oh,
that
right.
that is true, I suppose. But you know, it's still an inferior version.
yeah.
It's like why would you remake something that is perfect?
Lord
They
Sinister.
they cut out all the characterization. What we talking about? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Motherfucker.
Boo.
Okay,
Come
now
on,
who's
that's
throwing? Now who's
incorrect.
starting to raise their fucking fists, starting fights here? Lord Sinister 707 says, so who is the main character? Oh, you guys were already addressing that.
Oh, we already read
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one. We
Um,
did the next one.
another-
D-Space asked you a question though, Raymond. He asked, how should I watch Fixing Ruby? Like in what order? I know that there are remasters, so I'm confused.
Okay, so basically the Volume 1 remaster is supposed to go at the very beginning. I apologize for the current confusion. Whenever we get around to doing Volumes 2 and 3's remaster, basically then I solidify them as like the de facto way to watch those volumes. So the idea is you can start with Volume 1 remaster and then just hop right into Volume 2. Just know there's going to be a dip in quality when you hit Volume 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically it. But Volume 1 remaster kind of makes up for the lore world building and the other two, basically the first three videos. Though the first two videos are going to be spread out a little bit between the three. I'm making it more complicated. Watch Volume 1 remastered. That's where you want to start. Then go into Volume 2, and then you're fine. Anyway, Doodly Ding Dong TikTok says, "Oh my god, if they bought colonization into the show, I'd have serious fucking problem with RTs. Sorry for my language, but I'm indigenous and it's triggering." Oh god.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
JK Network.
yeah, I'd
says-
imagine it would.
You would think after fumbling racism as a topic as badly as they did, you'd think they wouldn't bother
And-
touching other topics they don't know anything about, but Here we are.
Yeah, after fumbling, they fumbled racism, they fumbled PTSD, they fumbled abuse. Somehow they
suicide.
fumbled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
JK
They really fumbled the suicide.
Thoughts on RWBY's arc in Volume 9? I personally liked it, but what's your opinion on it? Okay, actually, speaking of the fumbling suicide thing, I was talking with
Yes.
I was talking with Smaller Soul, and apparently in the original design for the story, RWBY wasn't supposed to be a willing drinker of the tea. Originally, Neo was supposed to force feed her the tea. So that completely changes the context of what the tea represents.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know. It's better this way, fumbling suicide and all, because like RWBY did need to confront her complete and utter uselessness at some point.
Okay,
And I think
the problem that I
watching
have,
RWBY and then killing yourself is like the best way they could have done it.
I was going to
Also,
say,
quickly,
oh yeah,
Leon critiques. The version of Digimon that you're thinking about is called Digimon Frontier. It's the 4th season of Digimon.
Which is
Oh,
also
it's the
good.
best one.
that is actually
I
a
would
hot
say
take
that
for a lot of
Tamers
people.
is still there.
It is
Tamers
a very
still
hot
there,
take for a
guys.
lot of people. I would say that it's very good. It's very flawed, especially when you get into the second half of the story, because then it just becomes the Takuya and Koji show. Every other character gets fucking shafted, and they just become cheerleaders.
And
It's the one show where they tried to recreate the magic of Digimon Adventure by having all of the characters go through and have to work through their personal flaws and failings and learn to be better people.
So I just to kind of finish off on the whole RWBY thing, because the problem I have with the whole suicide thing, and I've mentioned this, I think we've all mentioned this, is that then you have the Neo thing. Like, the problem is that you juxtapose, RWBY doesn't, the idea of the analogy is that RWBY goes up against self-reflection and chooses not to reverse herself. She chooses to be her, basically figure out who she is and just know that's enough. Fine, that's a good lesson.
Yeah.
But then you have Neo jumping off into the tree, and it's treated like this good thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute, that's death, though.
Yeah, wait, what?
Like, if you're trying to give her redemption, I'm not sure committing unalive is the way to do it.
Not to mention just her whole arc in general, in my opinion. I've already said some shit about this in previous streams, but I think it's fucking terrible. And I got something very special prepared for just that.
All right, so more super chats here. Danny Boy says, Ren has convoluted emotional powers, a cool knife, and is leading people in the desert. Ren is Lisan al-Gaib confirmed. Let the dust flow or whatever.
Oh my
god. His name is actually Paul. Keep Talking says, what would the show RWBY be without Team RWBY? Like, let's just say Team Juniper was the main characters of the show. How would the show be? Might make an interesting video. That'd be a radically different
way
show.
better.
Yeah,
it'd be a
Given
much
the
better
fact-
show.
Yeah, given the fact
without-
that they seem much more interested in writing them.
Well,
than-
it's not fair because, like, it's more, what if you flip them and keep RWBY as characters, but they're the side characters instead of Juniper now?
Better.
That's more it, because if you, part of the problem, part of the solution that, like, makes just Juniper appealing is you have now reduced the main cast by 4 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what does any of the characters have to do? Like, I mean, you could say that about like anybody, as long as, like, I mean, basically the question should be like, what is RWBY without Salem? Because like, then you just have no world building.
Oh, were you not here for really fun? Calaxon did a what if.
Yeah.
You should look that up. She did a really great what if where she basically just does one simple change. Well, she actually does a few minor ones too.
Well, yeah,
but-
I was gonna say she tried to do
Do
one
one
simple
simple
change, but made a change that
Yeah.
didn't have anything to do with it.
But what she did is she swapped Ozpin and Salem. So Salem was now the headmaster of Beacon. However, their positions in the story are the same. in the sense
their
that
motivations are
Salem
the
is still
same.
the antagonist and Ozpin is still like the positive mentor character. Or
So she flipped the character.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. Basically,
Salem is the one that's in all the power, though. She's the one that is in control of all of the schools and stuff, but she still is the one that's trying to destroy the world. And she has pitted Ozpin as the villain that everyone has to fight against, even though that he is the one that's trying to save the world.
Basically, she did what she should have done after killing him the first time.
yeah, it's actually really smartly like concept.
Yeah, okay, I'll check it out.
George J. Hey, Twilight, wanted to ask where I can read Fractured Fairy Tales. I was not sure if it had been released yet. I mean, I can answer that one. I mean, it hasn't been yet. She's busy writing things also set in that universe.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't written anything for Fractured Fairy Tales yet in terms of prose or anything like that. I will get on it eventually. It's still in the planning phase, but because I have so many other projects going on, like writing Cadence of Magic, which Fractured Fairy Tales is going to be a spin-off of, I'm going to focus on that first and at least get the first draft of Cadence of Magic done before I move on to Fractured Fairy Tales. But hopefully I will be able to get that out fairly soon, at least hopefully within the next year.
Also, my favorite Digimon seasons are the OG Adventure, Data Squad, and Frontier.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch
Data
Squad.
Data Squad. Because someone said Savers, so I'm like, Savers, and then it's like Data Squad. And it's like, oh yeah, they're the same thing, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'm
There's
trying to rush
the
through
dub.
these, honestly, because like I'm worried that we're gonna have to reload the fucking page again.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sora Hart says, questions for Twilight. Have you seen the Grimm's Brothers fairy tale anime? If so,
Which one?
Yeah, right.
Think of it. Second question: do you know where I can watch the original Digimon Adventure in Japanese?
Oh, in Japanese.
Probably.
I'm assuming that you can watch it in Japanese on Hulu, but I wouldn't know because I'm Canadian and we can't watch it on Hulu.
Also, there's nothing wrong with watching it in English. The English dub is perfectly good.
Yeah, it's perfectly good. There are a few moments that try to soften some of the blows in the show, like and there are some things that were censored in the English dub, like an 8-year-old holding a gun and a woman in a sexy outfit picking up a 12-year-old or an 11-year-old. They cut that woman out and just made the joke that Matt was too proud to hold his finger up to get someone to give them a ride, rather than a woman stop like she was picking up a boy for some fun.
Oh yeah.
Small things like that. And I know that there are some other Digimon fans who would disagree with me on that, but I think that the English dub is perfectly fine to watch. As for watching like officially and not pirating, like going to Positron Lasers subs of it, I would say that you can buy the DVD for the Japanese version from Crunchyroll's site, because I think what was I had their name the people that we were talking about with Jello Apocalypse, the company.
Discotech?
Yeah, Discotech. They also released a Blu-ray of the Japanese version as well, apart from the English version that they released. So you can buy that.
JK Network asks, I asked Critter this, but what was your reaction to Hazel being redeemed but Ironwood being unalived? Both sympathetic and have beef with Oz, but Oscar gave up on James, not Hazel. Is it hypocritical? Yes, and oh my god, I do not have time to go into this. We need to watch this video, guys. You're asking us like, what is the meaning of life in these questions?
No, okay, we appreciate. Listen,
We
give us
appreciate
money, but give us
Give us
some
time.
time here.
Axel says, "Is Digimon like Pokemon?" No.
No.
No, it's not.
No, furthest thing from it, actually.
Yeah.
When you lost so much in between.
Oh right, Ren is reminiscing about Jean. Yeah.
Ren, haven't you lost like exactly the same stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ren,
In fact, you lost more because
Yeah,
your
you lost
entire
this-
village. Your entire village, your mom and father died.
Oh,
right
no!
in front of you.
Well,
in
no,
fact.
okay. He very specifically said that you lost so much in between. So
Okay.
he's
In
not
between when he
counting his
came
own
to
tragic
Beacon,
backstory.
okay.
Velvet, your ears! Oh no! I only cut off the one in fixing. What happened to the other? Tragic
No, it's
Sancho
okay.
accident.
It's okay because it goes past the black line, which is the only part that we can see in the final version.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was going to try and cook some dinner for the gang, if you want to stick around.
Oh, that's really sweet. But I told Velvet I'd help her get more supplies out to the edge settlements.
Is this on
I
1.5
feel
speed
bad
now?
even before those guys.
No.
You know.
Don't even worry about it. You just keep up the great work.
This
Let
is
me know if
sped
I can
up.
help.
You got it.
No, I mean Velvet. What the what?
Okay, so the way
What
I'm
he's
reading
doing?
this is that Nora is going off and discovering herself by hanging out with all these other girls.
Have you seen all the fan art of Nora X Velvet?
Oh no! These ships that literally had no legs to stand on now are catapulted. That's hilarious. Just ran over here getting cucked this entire time. It's like, no, I've already. I was just actually, it would have been better if like I was thinking about making some dinner and just Nora just being like, nah, no thanks, I've already eaten.
I'm glad. No, I'm good, Ren. I got plenty of tuna. I mean, food.
Boo.
Nora, she's putting the world on her shoulders, and Oscar.
Isn't
isn't
everybody doing that?
Even his side chick is telling him down.
Wait,
I never realized how much you did to hold us together.
What are you talking about,
All
John?
by myself.
Hey, I was just about to.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Yatsuhashi has lines and they don't even have a fucking actor for it.
Well, here's the thing. There isn't an unpaid intern they could use to voice him, okay?
Yatsu, my boy, I'm so sorry.
They're like, guys, if we greenlight Volume 10, I swear we'll get J.K. Simmons to play Yatsu.
It's just, this hurts.
That's like thinking like Grey Haddock.
Because of the characters like in the coffee book, Yatsuhashi was one of the best. Oh, Lord Sinister 707. Nora has no story without Ren. RT didn't care. Yeah, that was the whole point of Volume 8.
Yes.
You recognize
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Who are they?
There's the cameos that I heard about. So
it's like a
Tyrion
book
and
thing.
Mercury
Okay.
are breaking out Bertolek and fucking Carmine.
Who?
Escalados. These
No,
are
I heard.
Oh, they're from
These-
the book.
these
Oh,
are the
this is
main
what
antagonists of the
freaking Leon
book.
was talking about. Oh, God.
I heard
Okay.
it's Jax and Jillian from the book.
Oh, okay.
In order to understand who these people
Okay, so
are, you have
Jax
to
and Jillian-
read
okay,
After
so-
Fall and Before Dawn.
Carmine and Bertolek are from the first book, and they do show up in the second one as assholes. But they're like hunters gone bad. They're huntsmen gone bad. In the second
Okay.
book, you have Jax and Jillian, who are twins, I want to say. like fraternal twins that believe, or maybe actually are, the royal descendants of the kingdom of Vacuo. They are the actual bloodline of the king of Vacuo, and the entire second book is their plot to overthrow the kingdom of Vacuo and the school of Vacuo to become the king and queen of Vacuo. Not sure how that would have worked.
Dude, this reminds me of that TFS joke with Vegeta. It's like, oh, are you referring to the planet, my father, or me?
It's exactly like that. So, if I'm remembering correctly, one of them has a brainwashing
Go into the
ability.
bathroom.
So I think it was Jillian can brainwash people. She can mind control them. And Jax has the ability to basically trade auras, in the sense that he can actually like take aura from one person and supercharge someone with it. So we can like.
So this whole unique power thing just went completely out the window.
Yeah.
Dude, it was gone in volume fucking 1.
Yeah, I know.
Or sorry, no, volume 3 was when it officially died, because that's when Nora got her super strength enhancement, like Yang's super strength enhancement.
Well, volume 3 was also when Winter was like, "We're unique, Weiss."
Yeah.
We're unique in the sense that we're not unique.
We got a super chat from D-Space, and it says, Nora wanted some velvet cake.
You know what? I don't blame her. Jillian and Jax. Oh, it is Jillian and Jax. Okay, the crowd. Oh, I'm glad you just completely nullified the entire purpose of the fucking second novel.
No one read that anyway.
I did! I hated it! That's what we learned about the sinkholes! So if these two are canon, the sinkholes are canon!
Guys, did I mention that I'm planning on doing a live stream where I live read the both of the novels at some point?
Oh dear. You're going to have... The first one is all right. It's not... you're going to be bored with that one. The second one has some bullshit. Mostly by ruining...
I'm going to need some
Sun as a
company
character.
with that then.
No place for royalty. Interesting.
For a while.
Who put that?
Also, new Chronosphere art.
Ooh, new Chronosphere art.
Silly hijinks and Vacuoses and Elysian Orphan. And it's just Raymond be like, ha!
It's fucking great.
Listen, we at Team Jack do not condone violence against children. We do, however, find it incredibly hilarious.
A lot in Atlas. Salem's forces were damaged too. But she's able to recover by preying on those filled with fear and anger.
So maybe you should stop filling people with
Yeah, man.
He's able to recover his forces by preying on those filled with fear and anger. How am I gonna wipe my ass with it?
Dude,
The bear
Salem
was
took
trying
all
to
the
figure
toilet
out
paper.
how much Charmin he needs in order to clean up the mess that is this show.
We've got 3 ads, people. Buckle in.
It's gonna be the same ad 3 times in a row. That's how it works every single time. It's gonna be this exact ad with these ass bears every single fucking time.
What?
Oh my god, you're fucking right.
Wiping on your arm. That's not where you get shit, people.
This is Salem's plan all along.
Man, these Care Bears look different than I remember.
Dog, Pure-Eyed Pete be like, this stream is sponsored by Asswipe.
I was wrong. Jax has the mind control while his sister has the aura powers. Got it. Okay.
Okay, like that doesn't really matter because they want to be king and queen. I don't think they know how that works.
Okay. All right. Big one. Just drop Edelweiss. I apologize in advance. You haven't even hit the most ridiculous of this yet.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
I want to
No.
emphasize Jackie, Edelweiss, loves the show, knows a lot of people on it, and so she's very, very kind to a lot of her criticisms. If she is telling us that we haven't hit the most ridiculous point, we are in for some shit. Oh god!
And a half.
We have to overcome them.
I love that you can just see the emotional status of an entire fucking country.
Yeah.
Remember that image of the entire city being consumed by sadness later when I was like, doing pretty good.
This was
It's Team Meh.
this is where it picked up in the RTX.
Yo, this is Team Mid right here. Oh yeah, this is all the shit we saw before, yeah.
Not you, not Penny. Me. I was the one who stayed at Ironwood's side for far, far too long.
Maybe for good reason.
I was the one who let the staff fall into Salem's hands.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't have let that happen.
Penny is gone.
Yeah,
Forever.
no, that was John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, long live the crown. Oh, so we're getting even more now.
Oh.
Okay.
Real 5-head on Marrow.
They need to stop doing that.
When you think about it realistically, making someone look good while flying is actually really difficult.
It is.
Oh my god, Port?
The Winter Maiden, Mishni.
Oh.
What's happened?
I'm so sorry about your voice,
Salem
dude.
left Atlas. She
Who
came
is
to
this?
Vale.
Who is this voice actor?
Now they...
What?
I have no idea.
This is the guy that
I don't
replaced
know.
him in. They replaced him in Grim Eclipse, I know. With this actor.
Is it the same guy? Because I remember him sounding not terrible.
Oh yeah, God, they don't
always
they
sound
don't
good.
have Ryan or Joel. Like,
Yeah.
There's
Actually,
nothing
but oh,
left.
wait, hold on.
Go.
Okay, so
Gone.
no. Oh, actually, let me finish this.
Yeah,
I got
I'm
it.
going to scroll back a little bit here.
Yeah, she just
When
asked,
Salem
where's
left
Glinda?
Atlas, she came to Vale. And now there's nothing left.
Where's Glinda?
Gone. Trying to find help.
they don't have Kathleen either. Fuck.
Vale is gone. Vale is
Vale
just
is
fucking
gone.
gone.
Vale is gone.
Off screen.
I'm sorry.
gone.
Wait. I'm sorry. I need to clarify this. The last time we saw Vale was presumably the last time we saw Glinda, which was in Volume 8, when she was in the store of the shopkeep. And it looked pretty intact to me. It didn't look like they were
Yeah.
panicking. It looked like it still had power enough to power the fucking TV.
No. She said they said that after Salem was done with Atlas, she came to Vale.
Okay.
Which
So wasn't
by-
Vale like on the up and up in one of the books as well?
Yeah, I thought so too.
But when did
We
the
can
books
remember the
take-
crown, but we can't remember Vale.
Civilian
I mean-
retreat. Brought as many people with us as we could, and this is the only place we could think to go.
What about Mistral?
Sorry, I thought that was a toilet flush.
The Charmin bears come to attack the city.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought that was a toilet flush. That was so bad. Just got to.
Oh, Vale is
Somebody
destroyed,
make
but
an
I guess
edit of that.
Patches
Somebody
Shields
make an
ties
edit.
it with them. Yep.
Yeah.
See, they made that flying look fine. Oh no, it's Danger Noodles.
Oh, they're pretty far away from the city.
Yeah. What were you guys? What was a big crowd of people doing out? Were you at the monument? What did we tell you about going to the
Are
monument?
they? Did they set the monument on fire?
the stones.
You stole it. Give it back. I didn't steal
Who had faith
Two people shoving in the back. Okay.
they could be good. Whitley, Mother,
Here,
they've
have
worked hard
this
to
bread.
make amends, to fit in.
one step at a time.
I mean, you be glad you're not like scrabbling at them to get one drop of that liquor at this point. That's pretty good right now. You actually look really good for something. Like, I know it's all line art here, it's all like sketch, but like you look pretty good for someone who's like apparently going cold sober with crows.
Yeah.
Just before the scene started, she's just like vomiting behind like a tower, and Crow's like, "So you ready to do the bread thing?" And she's like, "Give me a sec."
Can I vomit into the bread? No. Why would you want?
Ready to do the bread thing? Oh, is that what the kids are calling it now?
Oh my god.
If determination or hard work will change where we
Hello,
find ourselves
orphans.
now.
Here.
Filthy schneeze.
Now with
Not
50%
so
less
high and
stones.
mighty now, are you? What's it like living at our level?
Aw, those mean colonized people! How dare they make the colonizers feel sad?
Adam Zelke, Crow X Willow.
Be welcome here.
Then Crow X Willow,
Sweet.
Crow Robin, and Crow Clover bonding over dead family and drinking. I'm sorry, but you will never top the baseness that is adult John X Willow. You're never gonna top that. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
And the fact that we will never get that pisses me off.
We don't know whether or not that woman was I don't know, like if she's a native or a vacuum refugee.
I think
Could
it's
be a
implied that these are Atlas
Mantolian.
refugees. I think it's
Yeah.
refugees.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, the Shnees just have enemies everywhere.
Yeah,
I
just
guess.
some random bitch that just hates the schnees.
Yeah, but they're
Oh,
a
yeah,
kid.
I
and, like,
hate
doubt
this.
that they would know the stuff about like the Shnees so early on, unless they're a presence.
Also,
in
like,
Vacuo,
here's the
which
thing.
I don't
One,
think they are.
you know for a fact she has lost everything they have. Like,
Yeah.
and two, she is out here actively giving charity to the poor. Like, actively. What the fuck are you doing?
Like,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
Quick thing, shout out to Crow's thumb. Really good
Oh.
thumb. I know hands are hard, but
Deep says, all
Yo,
we have
can
to
I
do is
get,
not
can
build
I
near
get
the
an F in
desert,
the one
CJ.
time in the chat for Crow's thumb?
Oh, but it's like, I really hate this. Like, oh, because you were rich, now we have to be angry at you. It's like, I get that these
Well,
are shitty, but like, come on.
This woman also implies that she was homeless before Atlas fell too.
Yeah.
I mean, she might have been no, not a vacuo. What the fuck is the place under
Mantle.
Mantle. There we go.
But Mantle people weren't homeless.
some of them.
Well,
I
we
mean, I'm
don't
sure
know.
some of them were.
Yeah,
Only
Yeah,
the
but we
racist
don't-
ones. Lord Sinister says, honest opinion from all you required, what was the point of Whitley as a character? To me, he just felt so extra for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. I guess.
Whitley?
Yeah, what was the point of Whitley in the
Whitley.
narrative? And it's like,
To make Weiss confront her own hypocrisy.
I mean, that's what I would imagine.
To send the to give Ironwood the fucking humanitarian ships to blow up. you
Wait,
know,
like,
like
you could have given
those
that
wouldn't
to
have been a thing
Whitley.
without
Here's-
Whitley.
Like, here's my issue in regards to Whitley. I mean, and you can just apply this to the rest of the show too. Fuck it, whatever. But like, there is a purpose to Whitley because, you know, to further illustrate, you know, Weiss's issues with her family, to give her a different sibling dynamic than with Winter that can potentially showcase, you know, how far Jacques' brainwashing and influence can be. The problem is that they never follow up on it or expand upon it in any compelling fashion.
Mhm.
Especially since they refuse to actually address the fact that Weiss may have done some shit wrong in regards to Whitley.
Yeah.
You know, just a tad.
Sorry.
We're leaving.
But fuck it, he's annoying, so who cares?
We're leaving, and everybody to this side of us didn't get bread because of that bitch.
Yeah, I showed those sneeze.
The history of the SDC and Vacuo is awful. They're to blame for the current state of the kingdom through strip mining and over-industrialization.
Okay, you see, L. Weiss, that's great. That's great information. Was that from a book? If so, fuck it. That doesn't matter. I don't care.
It's
I'm sorry.
from
I
supplemental
can't.
material. It's from.
Like, here's
Also,
the thing.
that old
That's
lady, I recognize that old lady. That's the racist lady.
Oh,
What a surprise!
I
Wait,
just
which-
realized.
Which race
Oh,
is
and
lady?
that's her daughter on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
Twilight proving she's actually the biggest RWBY fan because she
Yes.
recognized these background characters immediately.
The racists have entered the channel.
I just for some reason recognize that old lady because despite the fact that she only appeared like 3 times, she has a very distinct character design.
you want to know what she's?
Oh, do you mean the
character
racist
design.
lady
It's-
from Volume 4?
No, volume.
No,
eight.
No,
nine,
from volume
eight.
7, 8.
from volume 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you want to know why she sticks out? Is we don't have a lot of older women in the cast.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll just
Old people just don't exist unless they're men.
I just turned like so. By the way, fuck
Hey,
you.
hey,
You're not
we
getting
have
any bread
Maria.
now.
Come on.
Enjoy the fact that your children aren't starving anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're all scared. Yeah, that's also a fact. That's a compounding fucking factor. Yeah, I know that she's, the Schnee devil who came and colonized your land and somehow terraformed it into a desert, which I don't believe is how that fucking happened.
What?
But not only that, but she is also the mother of the god of the demigod that is keeping your entire city regularly safe. I wouldn't want to piss her off.
To be fair, if Winter never existed, the power would have gone to someone more competent.
If I'm gonna be pissed if there's not like a religion that comes to worship Winter because she's literally their savior. I'll be
And
pissed.
where is the Summer Maiden?
Yes.
True. Why? Yeah. Shouldn't there be like a search going on for the Summer Maiden right now?
Dragon Paul Z says, just caught up to live. I hate RWBY dialogue. Lamau.
Yeah,
You and me
like
both.
it's not the
buddy.
best.
Let's just leave.
It's very
What do you do
Azeka
when
7
there's no
AO.
hope left?
testing. Okay.
You would know what to do, sister.
What?
Sister.
No,
Yeah,
not
I-
really.
No, she wouldn't.
This is the same as the
Yeah,
as
she
the
What
literally
gives you that
didn't.
impression?
I remember her saying this and just being like, "What the fuck? How?"
What are you? Yeah. What are you talking about?
Why?
There's a thing this tries to do where each character reflects on one of the ones who's gone. Like
Yes.
like Oscar was thinking about Ruby, and then Ren was thinking about Jean, but no one thinks about Blake and Yang.
No, I need to know who it is.
That's what, guys. That's what Nora needed to be doing. It's like, maybe you were right. Maybe I should be a lesbian now too.
I'm gonna start hanging out with my own cat girl.
Yang was right. This is the best pussy this side of vacuum.
You want some pussy? You gotta get it at the source.
Oh god, I'm going to hell.
We're the true heir to the Sheen name.
You are.
You and your friends, you did everything you
I mean,
could
she was
to keep
literally
them.
disowned, but okay, shoot your shot.
Also, who cares? What, the Schnee company that's like underneath 7,000 tons of rubble and water? Wow, prestigious.
Forever.
Yeah. You mean the company that you left
It would be so
to join the
disappointed.
military? So.
You were the true heir to the chief. I mean, that was Whitley, but whatever.
Fuck that kid. Oh yeah, I have a brother? What?
A brother who showed a moral backbone in the times of crisis to our world. Oh.
Yeah, actually wanted to put Schnee's resources to the benefit of fucking the people. No, yeah, not him. It was Weiss.
Whitley, you really should cover up.
No, I won't hide forever.
No, I mean you should cover up. It's fucking 1 billion degrees
Yeah,
out here. Your
no,
skin
Yeah,
is
and you're
white
from a
as fucking
winter
white cat.
country. You're gonna
Sunscreen.
get hypothermia.
You're gonna burn, my guy.
You literally project a reflection off your skin, my dude.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
And you're
Ridley,
wearing your suit!
Your fucking reflective ass.
New dad.
Yeah.
Rooster
We're almost
Teeth.
done. We're almost done.
Why is your site shit?
Oh, we gotta see more Charmin ads.
Because we want this show to die.
Oh,
And we need something to show you. This is the original.
Corsair, thin skin. When I'm shaving.
Well, at least it's a different commercial now, technically. Why are you shaving in all of these weird places all the time in these commercials?
That's so funny because I'm just imagining this right after.
Oh my god, it's a different one back to back.
I mean, Willow.
Oh.
Oh. What Willow
It's actually
just said is
two
that,
within
hey,
the same ad.
Yeah, and she's all like, "Hey,
Oh.
Whitley, don't forget to shave with Gillette."
Oh my
The
god.
best a
good
man
point.
can get.
They had us in the first half. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Again, though, I'm still. Why are you shaving in all of these weird places where there is no hair?
Some people get hair in those places.
Well, yeah, but
Really?
she doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because she gets Gillette.
Oh, that's because
Ding.
it's a Gillette ad, and they don't actually have actors with hair. Like the freaking that guy shaving right there. He doesn't actually have a beard on at that point. It's just the
Yeah.
frickin-
No, why did they get the fucking clean-shaven models to do their beard shit?
Don't come back. Don't come
Adam
back.
Zelke, ads are one of
Stay
our
dead.
agencies next to traffic. Okay, but you can fight
Maybe
ads.
it's
You
for the
can.
best that you didn't have to see this way.
Why do you think they can come back? I would presume they're dead. They
Yeah.
fell into a
What?
void.
Don't come back from the dead? No, see,
I mean,
that's what we need,
look.
like, you know, the graffiti fighters, and it's just like, what, from the dead, idiot? You fucking...
Fucking need Silco
For a
here.
good time,
Need
call.
Silco here. It's like, don't come back. What? From the dead. Daylight fading into sunset. Yeah, you see, someone tried to wipe it off. Oh no, it was dust. Okay, damn
He's like, gotta get the nice and clear.
Optimistic about things. Go figure. Don't get me wrong, it's bad. In fact, it's probably
This is
never been
bad.
worse.
It's been horrible the entire time.
Yeah.
We had people throwing rocks at orphans.
it. Okay, so we have Emerald.
Oh, they missed a
Oscar.
big opportunity. They could have had Elmo.
Who's H? Guys, who the fuck is Harriet?
Yeah.
Harriet?
Right.
Can't you tell? Look at those thighs.
Harriet and Elm. Okay.
Look.
I mean, at that point, just write the M.
3.
Just.
You can still see the good in small things. Acts of kindness. People trying to atone for past wrongs.
The monologues feel so try-hard.
Yeah.
It's all a
Yeah,
matter of perspective.
there's no fucking way that this was going to be an actual episode of the show.
Yeah, no.
To be fair, they've done worse.
Yeah, they have, but not in monologues.
They've done worse.
What was so
The orphans are
important
so
that I had to
happy
come
when
all the
people
way
aren't
down
throwing
here?
things at them.
And they're only happy when things are being thrown at other people.
Yeah, don't you wish that the things that got thrown at you were as fun as this ball?
You can't spend all your time taking meetings and shit.
Shout out to that kid doodling a demon in the background.
This is Blog Thor, the Dark One.
Is this
You
one
will
of
come to
those
claim all
just
of our
wait
lives
to
to bring us to
surprise
the
things?
promised land.
I'm not really
Just shut up a second. Here.
Oh,
What?
I thought that was like just, it was smushed. I thought it was like a really weird, gaudy, like smiley face.
No. It's like a mirror or whatever.
Hey, look, Crow, I did some graffiti of your niece. It's dead.
Things might be bad, but my biggest regret.
It's fucking Hanselman. I need to show you guys Hanseman from
Hanseman.
Aaron Hanseman from Game Grumps?
No, he's from...
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think it's Hanseman Chinchin is his name. Yes, that name is intentional. It's from a it's from a not so shoujo love story. Hanseman not so shoujo love story. It's a manhwa. Here he is. Hanseman Chinchin.
Oh, it's that guy, isn't it?
Yes, it is the man with the Dorito.
You haven't switched over, by the way.
I'm posting it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck.
Yes,
Tell me
that
it's
guy.
There is actually better shots of it, but I can't get it on this whatchamacallit. But that is so. I just find that so fucking hilarious because that man he's literally an alien.
What the fuck? Also, Sky Slasher for $10 says, "Hello, friends. Doesn't Vale being destroyed so easily raise a plot hole? Like Salem's being so strong and killable. Why not just storm the world with everything to destroy everything?" Good goddamn question.
Excellent question.
The answer is because then we wouldn't have a story.
Yeah, I mean, also isn't Vale like undefended? Like Vale's undefended. Everybody's here in
also
in
Edelweiss confirms yes, this was going to be episode 12 of Volume 9. No, I
well,
totally
they said this earlier here.
Well, no, because like they actually said so at the very beginning of this.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be episode 12.
But they've never written internal monologues before.
They had Ruby write her letter at the end of Volume 4. And that was it.
You're right.
And also the Oscar
No, she wrote that with
monologues,
her
the
right
Ozpin
hand.
monologues.
Okay, Ozpin is literally inside of. Wait, who?
Well, Oscar had monologue previously. Oh my god.
No, Ozpin is just a voice inside his head. It's not. It doesn't count as an internal monologue.
Oh my god.
But yeah, the RWBY letter. Forgot about that.
You got her everything wrong about her. Who drew this?
Not what her chin looks like. And then somebody comes by with a sandblaster and like knocks it off, off the graffiti.
You gotta clean this
Fucking
wall.
kids in their graffiti.
No, someone knocks it down and is like, "We're renovating. We're putting in a new living space here for the orphans."
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
Oh, it's the bird bitch.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this isn't going to explain at all why she's involved in this at all.
Excuse me?
No.
They just said at the beginning, they were like, originally Team RWBY was gonna leave the Ever After and someone was gonna be there. They didn't know who. And I don't know why they didn't just say Raven was gonna be there to teleport them into the kingdom.
Also, wait, none of these ships were in the fucking air every single time we saw Atlas. We only saw the star. Sorry, Vacuo. We only saw like the stars and shit, right?
Yeah.
You would think they would appear more, like around the clock.
And the world answered.
No, the world had no choice.
Why are you
Are you
guys?
coming to the meeting or?
Why are you so chill?
Add Emerald to this shot.
Okay, I like this rendition of.
Hey everyone.
Like nice RWBY cosplay nerds.
So I guess we're gonna see some more. So that's supposed to be
Alrighty.
what whatchamacallit, Vacuo Academy is supposed to look like.
That's not a pyramid.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, it's not.
That is a pyramid. Well, I guess it's more of a ziggurat, honestly, but like
Yeah,
it
it looks like it's supposed to be styled after Babylon.
yeah, but like it has elements to like the Aztec pyramids.
Yeah.
So
Also, Sora Heart, $5. I hated Crow's part so much that if I keep watching RWBY, I'll be hate watching it at this point. I think I'll just stick with fixing RWBY. I like that.
Hey, I appreciate
As you
it.
should.
Why is it designed with these massive fucking doors? Like,
Who
holy
knows?
shit! Like, okay,
So
we
the
have open
stand
doorways, but
can
look
get
at the
in.
main doors. Look at the main doors. Holy fuck, those are huge. Look at the tiny, tiny black spot there.
It's because everything in RWBY is scaled ludicrously huge because they don't know how to model interior shots.
I want it to be one of those situations where they go to actually enter that door, and it's actually like just normal double doors inside of the bigger doors. Dragon Ball Z. So this can't even fit with the rest of Volume 9, right? V9 ends with the Team Drewby at Vacuo. Why would Raven be in Vacuo to take Drewby from Vacuo to Vacuo? Just to get them across the distance, honestly. They are in the middle of a fucking desert. Right near where that...
Yeah, they weren't like...
the desert filled with
city. Grim. They were like a couple miles from the city.
They could walk.
You know?
Like, they're fine.
Deus Ex Raven.
Yes.
I hate how just like Crow's just like, oh yes, I knew this would happen. No reaction from me whatsoever. I was optimistic anyway, so you being alive doesn't change my mood at all.
Yeah, what happened to Crow being more in touch with his emotions and shit?
I would love to know the reason that Raven even tried to open the portal. Like, like, was she just like fucking around? Like, I got nobody who cares about me, and then it opens. Like, oh god.
Leon, when you don't expect the person that pick up the phone.
Speaking of Raven,
so Raven semblance
Leon
can teleport to Yang and others close to loved ones, right? Even though she abandoned her daughter and hasn't been around since Volume 5. Yep.
Yeah, no, she still loves her though.
I guess, but like,
did she ever?
She would have to know. Could she sense that Yang just came back? But how would she know that they wanted to go? I don't know, man.
That is a really impressive mural.
Remember her massage. Oh, message, you idiot! Message.
Over. Robin's like, I can't spell.
There's like 4 of them that all like slightly misspelled. Remember. Fuck. Can we write the words and then draw the girl?
Wait. Why is the beginning of her lowercase, but the R is upper? What?
Because her name is Ruby Rose.
Oh,
we gotta do the orbs.
I hope you step on a Lego.
For the record, it is the same voice actor for Port. It is Anthony Sardina.
Why was it so not good?
Okay, I'll take. He's never been good. I actually do not like Anthony Sardina as Port. I actually think he sounds very cartoonish.
Damn.
As opposed, like, look, I'm not gonna try and run it. It really sucks that there's a lot of good voice actors in RWBY, or there were, that aren't exactly the greatest of people.
Yeah.
Like, it was Ryan, right, for
yeah,
Port, and he was the one that had all like the yeah. He brought it to a point where it kind of was cartoonish, but he drew it back just enough for it to be like, I believe that people like this exist. I have met a few people that exist that are very like that, especially when you're a professor giving a lecture. Yeah. So yeah, Anthony Sardina has always come off as like a caricature of that, as opposed to like an actual character. Not quite like when they replaced Crow with Jason Liebrecht, who I think, well, I don't like his. Me and Judgmental will differ over our preferences for an actor for Crow. I don't think he's a bad actor, and I don't think he's doing a bad job as Crow. I think he's doing his own take on Crow, which I prefer Vic's version of Crow. But it's they're not bad. I don't think either of them are necessarily bad.
Right.
Lord Sinister, how did Raven even know Yang was in danger? In fact, didn't she say she would never help her again? Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, but that was a fucking. Everybody gets one. Like, you know, that was just her being a bitch.
Yeah.
Philip Schwartz.
Circumstances are different.
RWBY really should have fleshed out the scale and had concrete timeline. It would have solved a lot of problems. Not all of them, but a lot. Yeah.
Would it have?
Well, it would have solved some problems, definitely.
30%. 30% is still a big jump.
Yeah. Guys, you don't need concept art for this. You just walk downtown to
why
downtown and you'll find them. Trust me.
Most
Yeah,
people were
No,
just
they can't.
sitting on the ground
they can't
anyway.
do that anymore because the Austin made being homeless illegal.
Oh,
They didn't give them homeless people homes, but they made being homeless illegal.
Oh my god.
You can be homeless. You just can't be homeless here. So, what's our takeaway from all this?
That's
Vale is just gone.
Yeah. Yeah, Vale is gone.
They heard our complaints. Why
Which-
didn't you send anyone to Vale? Well, apparently, Vale was apparently the next thing on the chopping block for some fucking reason.
Even though she
Why?
didn't, even though Salem already knows that, like, the freaking Veil relic is even more hidden than the other relics. Because she was already trying to find it already. So why did she attack it again?
Sky Slasher
What was the point of
asks,
that?
Why are they even trying to redeem Raven? Because she's like in the top 10 of top hits on the porn registries.
Oh,
is she
makes
really?
sense.
Like, I mean, I believe
Makes
it, but is
sense.
she really?
Legitimately, there is so much porn of Raven out there, and I don't know why. I suspect it's like the interlock of people that like the emotionless sex tag. Anyway.
But the emotionless sex tag is always funny because it's like someone like on their phone, like
Leon
ordering dinner.
Leon critiques the Wyvern. She destroyed Vale to reawaken the Wyvern. Why can't she just make another Wyvern? What?
Yeah, she should just make another one.
Mm-hmm. If
Why?
Vale
It's like
was
children.
so
One
easy to
dies, just
defeat,
make
if Vale was so easy to defeat the first time, like why didn't she just do it right away when it was at its lowest point?
Literally. Why not just wipe it off the face of the planet from the get-go?
Yeah, what the fuck?
And
was
we
the
know
point
that
of all
didn't
this other
happen. We know for a fact that
Yeah.
didn't happen. You know, that would have actually been really traumatizing for Atlas if it were the last bastion of humanity. It would have actually given way more credence to Ironwood, for sure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Ironwood's plan is looking real fucking tasty right about now, isn't it?
Yeah. Which is what I've been saying this entire time.
D-Space, Ruby is now the Jesus of Remnant. Also, nobody reacted to my all you had to do was not build a monument in the damn desert CJ joke.
Oh, our bad. I
Oh.
think he had a super chat about that. I forgot to shout that out. That's a good joke,
Oh.
dude. I'm sorry.
We're sorry.
Also, number one rival to me. I hoped upon all hope Vale would never be gone. Turns out my worst fears were confirmed. So now a potential 3/4 of the world is in vacuo, all for Salem's grim horde to consume. I mean, they should have consumed it a while ago, because
Yeah.
like, I have because there should have been a substantial amount of time since Vale got destroyed until Team RWBY came back. So why the fuck didn't she immediately come to vacuo?
I really like the idea of everyone, like, this is just millions of people in vacuo. Torment, anger, danger, grim, and then everyone in Mistral is like, this is a really lovely era for us. Nothing's happening. We're all good.
Babber Shaw, the question is what happened to Ty? Like, did he just vanish or something? Like, didn't he come
Probably.
with Raven? Dude, he definitely came with Raven after what we saw in the end of Volume 5.
Oh my god.
Those two are hate fucking. We all know it. As to
Okay,
what happened to them now, I don't know. I don't fucking know. He's probably there in vacuo. Sky Slashers, making Salem unlikable was probably the worst plot point in the show. I don't even feel anything towards Salem.
Wait,
I feel actively just
did they say unlikable or unkillable?
unlikable, but maybe you meet. Well, to be fair, they did both.
Well, yes.
Because making her unlikable, it's like, well, why does she have any kind of following when she's so horrible?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if she's unkillable, like, just like, come on, what the fuck? Why? All right, it really, which it leads me to believe that they have some really big revelation at the end to kill her. Like that is the only reason you make a villain that undefeatable, is if you have a way to stop them. But the thing is, they haven't really seemed to set up anything other than maybe Ascension in the Ever After. And I don't know if we're ever going back there. But like,
Yep.
I feel like whatever they have planned, they haven't really set up properly, and it's going to lead to like very underwhelming conclusion.
Really, I never figured that. Yeah, I could never imagine a world where the cast and crew do not have all their ducks in a row when it comes to the show. That sounds ludicrous.
Doodly Ding Dong TikTok says, if there's no more RWBY, I'm sad I won't get any more Tyrion. I really liked him. I wanted to see more stuff, his backstory, or really anything. Well, the good news is, even if you do get Volume 10, you probably won't be getting the original voice actor for Tyrion, because he said he was out after the whole
He
transgender
dipped
shit.
right the fuck out of there after the Caden stuff came out.
Shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how many voice actors said they wouldn't reprise roles for RWBY?
Almost half of them by now, right?
Everyone
pretty
except the
sure,
main
yeah.
cast, who I think were just deathly fucking silent on everything.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well, because the last time that a main voice actress started running her mouth, there was a lot of problems that happened because of that.
Although I was gonna say, like, literally any of the main four could probably mouth off about this, and
I mean,
you
closest
couldn't get rid of them.
person-
The fandom would hate you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The closest thing to that happened was, I think, when Aaron made a statement on the issue in regards to the mistreatment of employees. That's about it. But
What?
Adam
yeah, that's
Zelke.
it. Oh, Adam Zelke.
I know the big joke is, why hasn't the OP immortal villain just bulldozed everything? But I'm sure you can find dozens of powerful villains who have long, smart plans in the background who don't get as much flack. That's because we actually know what they were fucking doing during that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Adam, I want to ask you this. What villains are you talking about? Because say we take, I don't know, the Fire Lord, for example. He's fighting a war against other countries that have
military forces
against mainly the Earth Kingdoms. Yeah,
it's
with
legitimately
military
a war.
forces.
Like, it's taking time. So he's out. I'm trying to think of a good example. I'm trying to remember what
Drosselmeyer?
Drosselmeyer was literally writing a story.
He's dead also,
He's
so
also
he can't
dead, yeah.
he can't act. He has to have other people act for him.
Yeah, like lots of the time it's like they're weakened by some magical thing, and they're spending centuries trying to recover or whatever.
Or they're trying to get something specific.
It's been so long
Also-
since I've watched Brotherhood. But what was Father's ultimate plan in
It was it's spoilers real quick in case you don't want to hear spoilers. Sloth had to dig a gigantic transmutation circle underneath the entirety of Amestris, and also the Sins had to do gigantic massacres on specific points where his transformation circle would hit the points to be blood sacrifices to use to make a gigantic transformation circle, basically.
Makes sense.
Also, in Digimon, people would continuously ask, like, oh, where were the Dark Masters during the events of the Devimon to Myotismon arcs? And that actually got cut from the actual show, but the novelization talked about it. They were fighting the Great Beasts, so Azulongmon, Baihumon, Jukaomon, and did I say Baihumon? Ebonbumon. That was the other one that I was missing.
Yeah.
So they were fighting the four great beasts the entire time, and once they sealed them up, that's when they were able to take over the digital world, because by then the kids were in the real world.
What was Thanos
Yeah, and
doing this
Jujutsu-
entire time? He was looking for the Infinity Stones, and also along the way, calling planets like a motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, they're in the case of the main villain there, or one of the main villains anyways, like, one of the main villains is sealed and split between 20 fingers, don't ask, and the other one is literally trying to go up against the entire world full of sorcerers like him, two or three of which could definitely bring him down and have brought him down before. Which is why he's been trying to resurrect the other guy that got sealed, like I said earlier.
What's Shabernigdo doing? Well, he split up into 7 pieces, One of which is sealed in a block of ice until the end of time.
Yeah.
Damn you, global warming!
So yeah, like a lot of the best examples we can point to, big immortal enemies can be, you know, they're doing things. Fuck, you really want to go low blow? Fucking Voldemort. He had to come back from the dead.
Yeah.
It's not hard. It's not easy. Sky Slasher says, I meant unkillable. YouTube autocorrected sucks. Also, sorry if I'm spamming. Oh, it's fine, man.
Yeah, you're fine.
Izanagi says, I'm more just like, so many games, especially fighters, have immortal villains. Why the hell do games deal with mortal issues better than RWBY? I don't know if they would deal with them better. I don't like fighting game stories, so I'm just...
Well,
I think
most
also with a lot of fighting games.
Fighting games have story?
Yeah. Also, a lot of them, the like big immortal person already has all the power they want, and so it's more like I have to go overthrow them versus they're trying to reach that level of ultimate power.
Wandering Sorceress, just with a $3 donation. Thank you so much. And that's the end of donations. If you guys could post the 2 pieces of fan art we got up, I'll pull them up on screen.
Okay,
Sure.
I'll copy and paste them. We only got 2 this time, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
We weren't funny enough this time for Dead or X.
We had. What do you mean? We had fun. We had Fat Man in the chat.
I ruined it. I just brought the mood down
with your.
No, that's why he's half of the fan art.
Here we go.
You don't like my Mount Fuji face? Ah!
There it is. Done. And click. Click. There we go. All right, so first, from Deaderex, we got the snail race, which, by the way, I never knew that, Critter, that if the more you cheer, the slower they go. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
That's really funny.
And then,
yeah, well, I mean, hey, as far as like Undertale lore goes, I got you beat. I didn't know there were date scenes in Undertale.
And then we have the Vacuum citizens pelting at Legion orphans with rocks and me laughing from Chronos.
Yeah.
Which is accurate. Well, no, in this circumstance, I actually don't take much amusement in it. Because RWBY's... Look, Oscar is involved, and I also don't like Oscar. The orphans didn't do anything. They didn't suck up screen time. Doodly Ding Dong TikTok says, I think Tyrion's VA said he'd reprise the role of someone or something else picked up the show. He didn't want to go back there because of RT.
Fair.
Yeah, he made a tweet about
Very
that.
fair.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in response to Dylan Goo's tweet. I think he retweeted that, and that's when he said that.
Sure. Yeah. Because we all know if there's somebody who can do RWBY justice, it's the guy who could not put Arslan's feet on the fucking floor.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I'm sure he animated other scenes.
Dude, he's doing better. He's doing better. He's animating Genshin, okay?
Edelweiss says, just
People
as an
can
aside,
change.
There will be at least something more post-volume. There will be at least something more post-volume 9 in RWBY Beyond, which is coming out soonish. All right, that's good to know. With more to look forward to.
Something to react to.
Yay! Orion
More
Lupin
content.
says, for another example of an overpowered villain, there are Enrico Pucci and Diavolo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh, I know those two. I can explain the context. So in Enrico's case, for Pucci's case,
is this post part 4?
Yeah, but I won't spoil anything.
Yeah.
So okay, so in Pucci's case, he wasn't overpowered from the very beginning. But basically he had to do a very specific plan, and he couldn't just do it on his own. He had to do something very specific and very Dio related. That's all I can really say right now. For Diavolo, I mean, he already achieved what he wanted to. The reason why he doesn't do much in the story is his whole motivation, and this isn't a spoiler, is that he does not want to be found. It's the other characters that want to find them. It's a cat and mouse thing. That's the point of part 5.
I see. And Dederick says that he's currently driving. That's why he couldn't art. Okay. I got to be careful because, like,
fair enough.
I've come to expect the Dederick's art, but I must
Oh,
not
new
be spoiled.
Chronosphere art.
Must not be spoiled. Oh, we got more Chronosphere art. Okay. I must not be spoiled. He's really spoiled us in the past. We just got to let the man follow his muse. Izanagi says, Fat Man Shane has done a punishing Grey Raven short that replicates the RWBY style so well and makes me think Dylan Goo Studios can handle RWBY. Thing is, there's a lot of production that's going to go behind it. Dylan Goo would have to reformat a lot. I'm going to look at this art. What is this art from? Yeah, Ren, don't wait up on me. We're still having an old girls' night. It's fucking great, Chronosphere. I love it.
Yes.
And
Dragon Ball Z for $5. Rewrite. Atlas isn't a flying city. It's a spaceship. I mean, a space station. Sorry, I killed that joke. Anyway, Atlas isn't a flying city. Meanwhile, Salem's been sealed by a box made by the staff of creation, and Oz's immortal task is to keep Salem sealed. I mean, yeah, that's another thing you could do.
There's a lot of things that you can do with this scenario, and that's what makes rewrites so fun, because you never know what people are going to come up with in order to fix things.
I was gonna say, they just locking Salem into a pocket dimension is like the ultimate solution.
Yeah.
Yes, and we know it's possible now.
Provide everything. Provide
didn't
everything
do
you
that
need that
before?
she wants, everything she needs, anything at all that she asks you to produce while she's in there. Just do not give her a way to escape the simulation. That's it.
Right.
Wow, they really could have just put her in an indestructible box, but Ironwood was like, "No, I want a flying city." How will I be a visual metaphor if my city doesn't literally fly over everyone?
We're supposed to represent capitalism, okay? I want to be big capitalism.
Sky Slasher says Dr. Doom's a great OP villain. His main flaw plus strength being his pride.
Absolutely true.
True, but I don't put a lot of stock in comic books because they're so inconsistent between continuities. George J. Whenever Unicron shows up in Transformers stories, fans always know now a Prime is one of his weaknesses. He's too overpowered for anything else.
Okay, I gotta know what context for that.
I know
all I
nothing
know is
about-
from this Transformers movie, and that's about it. Although he did appear in Armada. Not Armada. Fuck, Energon. Shit.
Did Unicron appear in one of the Michael Bay films?
No. I was talking about like the Transformers cartoon movie.
Okay.
You know, the one where Prime dies.
I was gonna say I'm surprised they haven't gone the Unicron direction.
Unicorn.
The Unicorn of War route.
Okay, all right. It's not that funny. Let's be honest. Everyone's made that mistake at least fucking once with his name.
I like how we were all dead silent and like, yeah, we're just gonna let you talk and say this thing. And then the moment you had one fumble word-wise, all of us was like, haha, fuck you, you said a word wrong.
No, I read that as unicorn, and I was like, there was a unicorn in Transformers?
Oh my god.
D-Space hated how Crow mourns Clover, but is happy after his nieces died. Salem destroys Vale, but no Relic. Why not send a meteor to Vacuo with staff? No Glinda. Fuck, man, I don't have the emotion to like.
They said this isn't technically canon, which means they could throw all this away and do something that's actually good. If there ever is a volume 10.
I'm just gonna get sick of everyone spamming "Remember her" message, and I'm gonna be sitting there.
Yeah. I'm already sick of it. I've seen so many save Ruby's, remember her message.
Yeah, I've been seeing those.
Ugh.
It's like, it doesn't mean
Remember
anything. It's
her
empty.
message.
It's vacuous.
Uh,
Yeah, her message, which started with a, is this thing on? Hi guys.
Hi, chat.
Oh my god, that is now like how people like the religious worshippers, how they start the whole like religion around RWBY is like, is this thing on? Hi chat. Or Duran Prime says Unicron was an armada. He was the final villain.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Tale of RWBY Wasted Potential? It's not a tale that Rooster Teeth tell. That was not a sentence.
Is that like you won't learn it from a Jedi? Like,
yeah, that was.
Is that a prequel meme?
Edelweiss says they did mention that this would be reworked into the first episode for potential volume 10, which means it would likely get rewritten to some extent. Yeah, but there's a lot of things in here that I imagine they want to keep. That's.
Yeah.
LubyZ, there is a My Little Pony, My Little Ponty X Transformer. And thank you, Luby. I guess we needed to know that.
Those are both Hasbro.
Yeah.
Which means.
Oh wait, an
RWBY
official?
can be.
Is it official?
They're both.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I did not know that.
that.
I thought it was like,
I mean,
of course a fan comic if that exists, but no.
Yeah. I mean, hey, there was also the Starscream versus Rainbow Dash Death Battle. That's canon, right?
Oh.
Oh man. All right. Well, let's wrap up here. This has been a really solid stream.
Yeah, it has.
It's been great, being back here, especially with Fat Man here. I think
How
it's the
long did
first
it
time
take
we've
us-
done anything together in terms of content.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
You could have always asked to come in on the Bumblebee streams if you wanted.
I mean,
God,
I asked
Christ.
to come in on the Pokemon ranking stream, but you guys were like over time already.
Well,
so-
yeah, no, I was gonna say
yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
on the Bumblebee streams, those things already ran so fucking long. Adding a fifth person would have been insane. I mean, the same goes. I mean, the Pokemon streams ran surprisingly long because Tom is an unrestrained font of knowledge when it comes down to
no, he was like competitively this Pokemon. It's just like, dude, I was just gonna say if I wanted to fuck it or not.
Next time we will have you
hot
on,
or not.
but you're not allowed any commentary. The only thing is after we've all given our thoughts, we will all turn to you and you give us the smash or the pass.
Or the pass.
Yeah. And that will change a single letter grade. Danny Boy says,
end it with Q, and then end it with Q. After that.
Danny Boy says, AU idea, the maiden powers were actually from Salem and Oz stole it to weaken her and she wants it back. Gives maidens a point beyond walking keys. Yeah, there's all that. There's
You know what? That could work.
No, see, I like my headcanon for the maiden powers better because it's like, the Ozpin gave his powers to the maidens according to that one World of Remnant video.
Okay.
But it's like, I like the idea that Ozpin is like a bad guy and whoever the host was tried to give away as much power as he could to weaken Ozpin. Like I like that idea better.
Oh my god. The Transformers My Little Pony crossover is called Friendship in Disguise.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? I normally I make fun of ponies, but they gotta win there. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's a win.
I like my idea for how the maidens got their powers because it is very similar to how it is done in canon. The extra context is that Ozpin would have stolen the lives of certain magical people and put them into this never-ending loop of immortality of sorts by via reincarnation in order to create super weapons to fight Salem.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm saying it's all solid.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah. All right. No.
Everyone's so silent, I got kind of nervous. It's like, what?
No.
What's wrong?
Oh no,
Everyone
frankly,
says like
I
an AU idea, and it's like that is a solid idea. There's like nothing to say.
Yeah,
It's just like I've absorbed your information. Thank you.
There is logic in what she says.
she did it with the big staring eye.
Rude.
I know. Sorry, I'm just emotionally exhausted from watching this epilogue. It's like, guys, what are we fucking doing?
Jeez.
I'm still kind of curious. It's like, what did Edelweiss mean when she said the worst was yet to come, and then the worst was basically just the stuff that we already saw like months ago?
What was it?
I'm pretty sure Edelweiss was referring to Vale being destroyed off screen,
Yeah.
and Glinda's not even here.
Oh, okay. I'm dumb. Sorry about that,
No,
Edelweiss.
it's fine. To be fair, this entire thing has been entirely forgettable. All I'm remembering
Yeah.
right now is that Noah's going off to have lesbian flings everywhere. What do you want from RWBY moving forward? Like complete reboot from certain point of communication.
Moving forward would be nice.
Yeah. Moving at
that's one
all.
thing.
Who would you want to pick up?
Like,
next?
okay.
RWBY. Moving forward, yes. Please.
Like I want some closure with this version of the story before we do anything else.
Yeah, give me
Not
an
gonna
ending
happen.
because honestly, and then who do I want to pick it up? Like, is it self-serving to say I want to crack at this?
You're gonna have to beat my offer of 50 whole American dollars.
Dude, I'll raise that to 100.
100. Oh, see, I was gonna add an extra 100 if they just threw the rights to Genlock in a fire. So technically, they could get $150 out of me.
If they only delete no one owns Genlock anymore.
No one owns it. It is
No
just
one,
gone.
and no one wants it.
It is abandoned.
First of all, hello, you guys are awesome, and I love all your guys' content. Quick question: if you had to pick a character from another franchise to be in RWBY universe, who would you choose? Jessica from JLA. She is cute, she is wholesome, and it's like the only spark of life from that fucking that fucking movie set.
Jessica Cruz, yeah. The what was it? The movie that she appeared in Justice League was also really good. Might have been a little bit undercooked in some areas, but that was still good. Wait, where's the question again?
I don't know. It's
just
scroll
in
by.
there. It's just within the pit
gone.
of comments.
It's gone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You lost
Oh,
it.
shit.
Yeah, that's a solid real answer.
I have
Like,
no.
I can put more effort into. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I have no better answer.
Yeah, I was gonna put some effort into thinking up a joke answer, but it's just like, nah, that's actually a good answer. Like,
There is no Genlock embossing say.
Yeah. Legitimately, I am thinking up ways to get Jessica into fixing RWBY without it being too much like just god awful fan service. Anyway,
True.
D Space. Last question. How do you feel about the fact that RWBY is technically Jesus? She died, she looked crucified in her art, has a message spread throughout the world, and she came back. Dude,
hey, and
why?
Jean-Luc Picard have something in common now.
RWBY and literally so many fictional figures share the same thing that it might not even be a thing anymore. Like, it's so generic.
Yeah, fucking
the most
Loose did that. Like in an owl house. It's not impressive to die.
Superman did that.
Yeah, the most generic thing that you can do to a character is to make them a Jesus analog.
I was gonna say, like, dude, if that happened in real life, I'd be like, really? That's still cliche, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? You came
We've already got one guy who did that. Can you be more original?
Really? You gotta be so predictable.
Also, Jackie confirmed, yeah, she was talking about the whole Veil is destroyed thing.
Veil is
Oh, yeah.
destroyed. She just did that out of spite. She just kicked the sandcastle after.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. We'll wrap it up here because I need to eat dinner still. Does anyone have anything they want to promote?
God,
do.
please go to my channel. I need subscribers.
Maybe release some
Fat Man wants
content,
to be
Fat Man.
contender again. Fat Man wants to have a neck and neck race with Raymond again.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, I'm gonna when the Trekkies start showing up.
Okay, but
I released a video today, so go watch it.
Oh, it's very
on
good
my
on
channel.
Ghosts.
It is, yeah. I'm comparing the UK version to the US version. I like both of them, but which one do you think is better? Check out my video and leave a comment, and thank you.
Alright. Let me see. In my case, like I said in my community post, unfortunately, I'm gonna be too busy this month to make a new big video for this month. But I will be making my own live stream on my own channel pretty soon. I already got the assets I need for the
Oh, nice! You're gonna be covering White
stream
Rose.
setup. Huh?
I said, oh, nice! Are you gonna be covering White Rose?
All right, listen here, you shrimp man. Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna be hosting my own live stream soon on my own channel. Also, thanks to everybody who had promoted the Lily Orchard response video about Mary Sue's. It was doing really good, 12K views so far.
Oh, nice.
But I know we can get it higher, okay? I know we can get it higher. Do whatever you can. Share it around. And please go into Periodic Pete's channel as well, because he's working on a continuation of that video on his channel real soon.
A Chronosphere, that's just depressing.
Oh, what? He made new art?
Of Cucked Ren.
Oh,
my God.
Oh no!
Oh, cocked red. No. Oh, also, if you want to see more of this cute little lobster guy, he'll be appearing at sporadic random intervals on Tonkatsu Sinclair's stream over on Absolute Units channel.
Yeah.
You're
Good old
welcome, Batman.
Tonkatsu Sinclair. You never go wrong with Tonkatsu Sinclair. I mean, honestly. I gotta get on there because I know Dashi has told Tonkatsu some shit about me, and I need to clear this up.
You know what grinds my gears? Jonah Williams. Joan Williams asked me, who's worse, Lily Orchard or Lilith Farron? Here's the thing. I suddenly gotta go. So I love
Dino
you all.
Jackson
Have a
says,
good night.
RWBY X Transformers fanfiction called Spark to Spark, Dust to Dust that has some of these best character development I've seen. Raven become a surrogate mother to Ruby, and the White Fang team up with the Autobots.
Oh,
that sounds wild.
The White Fang team up with the Autobots, so they're good guys confirmed.
Well, that's actually kind of like that's a common trope where you have antagonists team up with the good guys in like Transformer crossovers. I think.
Yeah, because it's
Also,
part of the whole misunderstanding thing, kind of.
I'll answer that question. Lily Orchard is worse simply because she has reach.
Yeah,
and people actually pay attention to her.
Yes, and there are alleged things. And I should say that they are alleged because I'm very, the jury's still out, at least in my case, on what she's done. But there are alleged things that she has done.
There's a whole rabbit hole. There is a whole rabbit hole, and there is a rabbit hole underneath that rabbit hole that's related to other people. It's fucking great.
Also, Lilith is mostly wrong about Ruby. Lily is wrong about everything.
I don't think Lilith's that far off from that either.
I think, well, like, it's very easy to mistake the two because they also have very similar names. You could say that, like, Lily Orchard is just
Lily's
Lilith in a
account.
trench coat.
I've never seen them in the same place.
I was gonna say, like, at night when there's a full moon. When there's a full moon. And as for me, if those who are only new to the channel, I released the Fixing RWBY X Justice League Part 1 yesterday, which everyone now knows is an April Fool's joke, but it's a very high effort one, and I highly recommend checking it out.
no, honestly, that's like that's honestly like I think the best RWBY video that I've ever seen. like I had so many fucking gut busting laughs watching that, and it's just like, this is Raymond. I know his sense of humor. It shouldn't have hit me that hard.
But no,
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
You didn't realize that was his game.
I can't wait until my part.
Oh god.
Hey, thanks D-Space and Critter for getting D-Space to sub to my channel.
Yay!
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that positive note, we'll sign off here. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll catch you all on the flip side.